Live with Slay the Spire. Oh, there we are. In the preview. Nuts. Fantastic. Live now. Everyone, live with Slay the Slayer. Perfect. Love splaying the Slayer. Don't know about the rest of you. Live is Slay the Spire. Should I sit in mumble? I might sit in mumble. I don't know if anyone's going to join, but I might as well, right? I'll sit myself in mumble. This music's pretty hardcore. Quite hardcore. I can skip it if you like. Look. Oof. Oh, there we go. That's a jazzy tune. I'm sitting in mumble if anyone wants to chat, but no rush. Yeah, no one's in like Discord voice or anything. Man, this is a much better tune than the last. I mean, the last one was alright, but this is a nice song. Give it a second. It's about to hit. Oh, there we go. Ah. Alright. Hello. Hi there. Hi, everyone. My water filter is in a dangerous location. Let's fix that. Hello. Yeah, it's a jazzy tune. Can you hear the music alright? How's the volume? OBS has like the audio for the desktop like in like the middle and my mic on like the end, so I'm assuming you can hear it. Do a daily. Alright. I haven't streamed this game in like 9 months. I've been watching a ton of it. Like an enormous ton of this game. It's very good. Alright. Yeah, I've been watching a ton of this game. I haven't been playing it as much as I did when I got the game like a year ago. But I still play it occasionally for like an hour or two. Less so the last couple of weeks, but it's a really good game. But we're gonna do a daily just to warm up because they're easy and fun. No, Slay the Spire, more like Sluck the Spleenus. I think this game might actually have Twitch integration. Maybe. I don't know how you do it. But I heard that there was a Twitch integration method. I have no idea how you do it. Might be a button that you press. If anyone knows, let me know. Statistics, settings, play compendium. I have no idea. Whatever. Anyway. This daily is silent. I'll explain more. If you want, I can explain the game while I'm playing it. Or we can just kind of mindlessly go through, because it's a daily. So, cursed run, meaning that we start with 4 energy, and the stuff that makes curses better, which means curses are good. And it's a daily, so you want to get curses, because they're worth a ton of points. We start with a thing that lets us see the top of our draw pile, but the bottom of our draw pile is always going to be 10 random cards. So essentially, there's almost no point in adding cards. Okay, let me reword that. We can't rely on having a small deck, because every turn we'll get 10 more, 10 more, 10 more, 10 more. So 3 turns in, we'll have a 30 card bigger deck. Unless it's innate. So if we get like an after image, make that innate, then that will be good to start with. Other than that, we might as well just add stuff that increases draw. Other than that, I guess it's just kind of a daily. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, there's a Twitch integration tutorial, and also Terminal, which is insanely good. Good evening. Let me have a look at this tutorial quickly. It's 7 minutes long, is there? And it's in Spanish. I don't know about that. Let me just skip through it quickly. Is it something easy I can do? Oh, it's in a config? Alright, we'll do that some other time. I don't really care too much. It's annoying and complicated. That's fine. We'll ignore it for now. But yeah. Also, it's a daily, so we want to get it done under 45 minutes. There's another bonus score you get for getting it done in like 15 or 20. I don't remember. But I normally ignore that one. Because you end up taking more risks to get it than it's worth point-wise. So we can finish this in under 45 minutes. We have to remember we have Terminal. So we have 5 defense every turn. So Orichalcum will suck. Other than that, we have Terminal. Oh, Frank. Thanks for the 14 months, man. Can you hear the award? Yeah, I did English subs.
Sneeze
okay.
for me.
Thank you. Alright, so we don't get a Niao, obviously. So it's a daily, we want to fight all the elites we can. There's no more elite modifiers, so 1, 2... This path on the right, there's 1, 2 elites that path. This path has 1, 2. So any path we take will have 2 elites. Our upgrading our deck doesn't really matter if we're going to get random cards all the time, so we might want to avoid campfires, especially because we have Terminal and we're not going to take much damage. I guess we want to hit question marks then? Try and get some things that might give us good events. So let's start down this path. There's a little campfire in the middle in case we need healing. I mean, this will be good for a regular run because we could get Neutralize and Survivor upgraded, but... Then there's also this right path here, 2 elites. Only 1 campfire if we go this way. That might be the best use of our time. Let's try that. If we die, we die. It doesn't matter. It's a daily. But we'll try and do okay. There's other... Dailies, if you don't know this game, you get points. That's what matters the most. Most runs you will probably win unless it's incredibly difficult. So I only need... Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. So yeah, you can see already we've been given 1 million random cards because we're 2 turns in. You know, hence why I'm not really caring about fighting enemies to add cards. Because it's clearly not going to matter. Here, the most we can do for damage mitigation is play this. We're still going to take 1 damage, but it doesn't matter at all. So we'll just retain that card and move on. And I think we have him this turn with just this strike. Is there anything in this deck maybe that gives us a benefit for killing? I don't see it. And we'll move on. Well, again, our deck size doesn't matter. We might try to add a bunch of uncommons to get Librarian. Or whatever it's called. So if we have an enormous deck of like 50 cards, we get a bonus score. And if we have a bunch of the same card in the deck, we get bonus score. And Piercing Well's probably the best uncommon here if we've got no dex scaling right now. Or no guaranteed dex scaling. I like that. We'll try and add, I think, 3? What's the bonus? Do you need 3 of the same card or 5? I don't remember, but we'll try and add a bunch of those. See if that helps. Also, it means our turn 1 hand, we don't have all those random cards, and that's okay to draw turn 1, usually. You ate vegetarian curry today, in your mind it wasn't curry. There's no enthusiasm in the chat today. It's just a chill little card-playing stream. We're not really doing anything too wild. So, this will take us to enough block, because we've got the plated armor, and this will kill. We'll just move on. This game is great, you still need to buy it. I would just buy it now. No, don't sit on it. It's an amazing game. I don't really want a quick slash. Like, we don't need help fighting the elites in the sense that we're just going to get random cards anyway. Would this help against Lagavulin? Lagavulin? Doesn't matter if we draw at turn 1. Would it matter on turn 1 against the Gremlin Knob? Maybe. What boss are we fighting? We're fighting Guardian. You know, I'm just going to jam this deck full of as much block as I can and just hope we randomly generate... So we need 1 more block. And just hope we randomly generate enough attack cards, just randomly. So once we've gone through our deck once, we'll start drawing these random cards. I guess I hadn't realised that. I guess if everything's going to be at the bottom of your deck, then you will actually go through your own cards once. I hadn't really considered that. Also, I completely forgot, but we have the thing that lets us... We are looking at our draw pile in order. I completely forgotten that we start with Frozen Eye. So we're going to draw Corpse Explosion, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, I need to remember that. This game goes on sale on occasion, but I'd say the game is 100% worth it for full price. I think it's a really good game. What would help us with killing elites here? It's... We don't need block, is what we don't need. Would I like a dagger throw? Would I be happy to have this against the Gremlin Knob? Or the Lagavulin? Yeah, I would. I'm going to take that. I know Tools of the Trade is good, but... We don't have enough draw, I think, right now to want it. Although I guess we could block through the turn that we draw it on. You're backwards. That is a backwards doggo. We have to kill you to do anything here. So we want to kill you and play 1 block. We're going to take 3 damage. That's okay. I think that was the best we could have done there. Might be wrong. Might as well burst, dodge and roll to get 8 block next turn. Why not? Endless mode can be fun. You got a Searing Blow that got up to... Wait, give me a sec. 7 times 4. Yeah. You got a Searing Blow that got up to plus 100 in a deck that reduced to only that and an offering and everything just dies. Yeah, I played... I think like most people, I've only played 1 run of Endless when they released it. Do I want a... I don't think I want any of these. Poison Stab is okay. It's not very... I don't really want it though. Like, a source of poison is nice, but... I kind of just want to remove this crap here, really. Because Poison Stab is 6 damage, plus 3, plus 2, plus 1, right? So this is a high damage 1 cost card. I think we just don't need it. I think it's just crap right now. It's good. But yeah, I only played one definitely Transformer Strike. Oh, Caltrops. I played Endless Mode once, and I was like, yep. And then I was happy. Then I was just good from that point on. Don't need anything. We have plated armor, so he shouldn't be too bad. Especially because it's non-ascension, it's a daily. So we can play powers for free. And attack him, obviously. Do we want to play a dodge and roll? We'll take no... He'll gain 2 strength. I think we'll definitely still block through, and it will give us 4 block next turn. So this is essentially an 8 block card. Am I going to kill him next 2 turns or so? Probably not. But it's an elite. It's a daily. We want to take as little damage as possible. It's considered the worst poison card. Well, like, even now, it used to be awful. Like, when the game came out, it was... Okay, can we block for 24 here? This will take... Wait, can we even just block... Ignoring his strength scaling. This will give us 5. So we're never going to block through his big attack. We're going to take damage here and lose the bonus for being on an elite fight and not taking damage. So instead, I think we just opt to kill him quickly. I believe we can kill him in the next 2 turns, so I think that'll be worth it. I still don't know the perfect way to deal with him, really, but, like... that does nothing. This does 12 damage. I mean, we're going to play that. Can we deal... These do... We're not going to kill him, basically, but none of these are skills. So we kind of have to play this stuff. That's a bit unfortunate. Could have killed him if we'd been using the Liquid Thorns, but that's okay. Yeah, just... But yeah, Poison Stab was awful. The Blur is okay. We've got all this block. Alright, I'll take that. Because it's really nice against the Guardian. The song's very quiet. Yeah, Poison Stab was awful when the game came out. It just did almost no damage and it did almost no poison, but now I think it's an okay point. But I usually would want, like, something else that's better. It just didn't add anything to this deck. So here, we roll over nothing, I believe. We'll just take 10, but I did that as a block, basically. We will play our hand as we have started with 4 energy. Don't say doo-doo and laugh. Spent an hour mining coal last night. You don't have your desktop and you've been playing an EXP-boosted private old-school RuneScape server on your laptop for middle school nostalgia. 7 times 5 oh. Almost certainly Terror is worth, what, 7 damage here, right? It has to be. And that's worth more. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. I haven't played... Oh, it might get a bit really loud in a second. No, it's fine. Okay. Don't know why VLC is so quiet. This is really good against the Guardian, but so are the rest of these. If we want to beat the Guardian without taking any damage, the Dex Potion should pretty much guarantee that. This is really good against the birds on the next floor and the Guardian. This would mean we don't have to rest. Yeah, I don't think we need... The Poison Potion's really good. It's 6... It's like 25 damage or something. I don't know the number. It's... To work out the damage of poison, it's like... The number plus itself plus 1 divided by 2? I think? I don't know. So this should do 6 plus 7 divided by 2. That doesn't sound right, does it? That's not... What's the maths for that? It's a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That doesn't... No, I was wrong with that. That's definitely not the... Okay, Dash is lovely. This is really nice against the Guardian, and it's really nice against whatever elite we happen to fight, because it's both block and damage in one card, and it's good sources of both, and it's a daily, so I don't care about having a thick deck. Plus it thickens our deck even if we fight the sentries, which isn't here. You're my night stream, and the usual morning stream are almost exclusively play Slay the Spire. Who do you watch? Oh, fuck. I should have... It doesn't matter. Yeah. Play old school RuneScape with you, Willen. I might. One day, maybe. Do we want to waken you up? What are we going to draw? Next turn, we're going to draw... Good block, good block, good block. I say we wake him up. Tomorrow it's a date. Well, I can't... I guess I could tomorrow, but... Oh wait, give me a sec. This gives us enough block. 5 plus 13. This is damage. This is damage. You watch Brain TM. I don't think I've heard of Brain TM. I only really... Give me a sec. We can't play our whole hand. I think setup is not going to be played here. Flechettes is 8 damage. Is there any way to block for 18? This is going to... No, we're not. There's no way we can block here. We're going to lose the bonus. We have no block cards. Because of the random thing, I guess. I keep forgetting we have Frozen Eye. Yeah, I watched Northern Liar and... You know, the popular Slay the Spire streamer with that name that I can't pronounce. Even though he says it at the start of all his videos. Like, I don't think the Dex Potion would have done anything there. In fact, I know it wouldn't have done anything there. Finishes 6. It's not 6, did I not just play... What did I just... Oh, I played, I don't know why I thought I did damage to him. This gives us draw and energy. To be honest, just... dump it all. That's okay. Am I going to kill him in 4, 5 turns? Maybe. Knee weakens. Oh yeah, I played the knee. Wait, what? Oh, no, I didn't. I played that last turn. If Hina was a $25 emote, wouldn't get so much honey. I really like the Hina emote, yeah. Is there any reason not to play bullet time here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we like set up the bullet time. No. No, I think we play bullet time here. I think we play this first to see if it gives us a skill. It's a useless skill. Get out of my day. It gives us block, but... Do I want to set up an all-out attack, or do I want to... No, I want to play the all-out attack. Alright. Hello. I love Northern Lion, yeah. I just consume so much of his content. It's unreal. Let's think. These 2 cards are useless. Too late for that, I think. Because we only have 4 energy. I wish we had a concentrate this turn so we could dunk stuff. I think we probably want to burst Crippling Cloud. I think that's all we can do here. Until you have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be a 0... Wait, we can see. We're not going to get anything worth playing. I remembered. Take a little bit more damage here, that's why we have the regen. That was an okay fight. I wish we hadn't taken all this damage, but sometimes you can't do anything. Hey there, hi there. Dead branch. Okay. This is a good poison. When this was added, deadly poison was awful. It did, like, no poison. Now it does 7 when it's upgraded. That is 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 damage. 4/1 energy. And it stacks with itself. So you apply 2 of these, you've got 14, 13... It does an insane amount of damage. Against the Guardian, that might be really handy. Especially if we draw it early and then draw our defense later, although we can't guarantee that, but we can tell thanks to the eye. It's also not exhausting. But also, this deck's going to be stupid. Dead Branch. You exhaust a card and it gives you a random one. I'm opening these, by the way, because Cursed Key makes it so whenever you open a chest you get a curse. And for us, it's a daily, so we want curses because we just get points for it. Injury's perfectly fine. Doesn't really have any negative beyond taking up a card slot. But also we get 6 health, not 7. I guess we get 6 health and a strength from it. So that was pretty much a bonus. This is like an unplayable... like a shit unplayable in Flames. So not perfect, but it's fine. And you also get points for it. So here... might as well... Blur and dodge and roll work so amazingly together. Because I'm going to blur over 4 extra block than we need. Yeah. But it's also then going to apply another 4 block, because it's dodge and roll. I streamed this like 4 times like a year ago. So like even here, that doesn't even matter, because we're getting rid of it. And we don't need to block. I streamed it like a couple times like a year ago. And then I just didn't. I don't know why. I really like the game. I think I was getting a bit annoyed because every stream it was just me explaining the game over and over again. And I was like, I just want to play at my own time at that point. But the game's old enough at this point that I definitely want adrenaline here. The game's old enough at this point that I think either people who know the game fine, and the people who are new to the game don't necessarily don't expect me to sit here and explain every single thing unless they ask for it. They're Germans in this song. That's fine, but I don't want vocals, alright? Give me... Oh, that's nice. Hey Willem, what are these cards and what are you doing? I mean, it's fine, it's just... The game was brand new, pretty much, when I last streamed it. So, I was having to explain, like, everything. And it got a bit tiresome. Like, what is this? We're looking at cards. We have block and we have attack, that kind of thing. What's going to be helpful against the boss to prevent us from taking damage? Caltrops would kill the boss faster, definitely. We don't need to kill it faster, we just need to take no damage. Neutralize could help a lot, although we're only ever going to draw these cards once. We have to remember, because the deck's going to get thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. We only ever see each card once. Because it's a daily with controlled chaos. And if we're only going to see cards once, this gives us the most benefit. This gives us a lot of benefit. A lot of these things are good, basically. Upgrading Neutralize is less good, though, than usual. I think Adrenaline would give us a really good turn. This is, again, just killing them a bit faster. I think Adrenaline... I just like the Adrenaline upgrade. You need to draw something today, but you've had a super busy day and can't be bothered. You just want to chill and watch this and help. You can chill and listen to this, and draw a heckin' good doggo. Ooh. Why did I say ooh? Oh, yeah, we have Dead Branch. Alright. Draw a square, yeah, draw a square and call it a day. Okay, so we do this, we do that. When he dies, we're going to become vulnerable, but it doesn't matter because we've got a ton of block. And we have the kill. We don't have the kill because this is Neutralize. We have the kill soon. We have Dead Branch. Slow down a bit. Is the Catalyst exhausts? Do I want to pay 1 energy for an exhaust? No. No, I don't. Oh, this is worth noting. This draws 3 cards because it exhausts and this gives us a card. We're gonna have 1 chance at a poison when we draw this. It's pointless. This is bad. This is bad. Move on. Poison Stab isn't bad, by the way. It's fine if it's like one of the first cards you get on like an early floor. We're good. It does okay damage, but I think there's better things you can put in your deck normally. I started playing this game like a year ago. I just haven't really streamed it much. I really like this game though. I think it's my favourite game. Blur's better, yeah. Branch Run Hype. Let's see what we get from the exhaust. I wasn't hoping for the 1 in 50 chance it would be a corpse explosion, I promise. I really like this game. I think they've got the perfect roguelite. Like here it's fine. Kill, kill. Your favourite until you play RuneScape. To be honest, I think if we played RuneScape, I'd enjoy it because you're playing it with me, not because the game would be good or not. I just like spending time with my friends. You're gonna do 10? Well, there's our blocks. We only need to block for 5, but we'll see what we get. 3 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we've got extra. Or caltrops. It's perfect. It's just so good. It has all the things. Oh, shivs. Oh man, we need to get a infinite blades and make it innate, so we get a shiv each turn. Basically gives us 5 damage for free and exhaust proc. So we get a free card. Finisher's lovely. He's dead. But yeah, they has all the things I like from Nuclear Throne, like the active dev team, and the fact that they're really, really, really good at listening to the community. And I think Terror is what we go for here. I do like the Deadly Poison upgrade, but we're only ever going to play these cards once, and this is a card that you only ever play once, so it gets good benefit. You plan on stream? I'll probably stream it in the future. Making videos on it, I don't know. As it is... Ooh. As it is, I really like streaming. So making YouTube videos of a game, for me, seems a bit... Like, I could spend 3 hours alone talking to myself. Or I could just stream the game and put the VOD up on my second channel, which I might prefer doing. This is superb, by the way. I don't know. I feel like I've always got other things I need to do. Also, nice UNO and remix. We want to get a bit more block. Let's see what this gives us, though. We're not going to play this. Skewer only procs the damage once, right? Whenever you play an attack, take 3 damage. This is deal damage 4 times, based on your energy. However, you only play the card once, so we're going to take 3 damage to it. Right now, we have 17 block, so we need more block if we want to play that. Acrobatics is the only way we're going to get more block. Escape plan and setup here let us choose a card to play for 1 energy. However, every card in our hand costs 1, so it doesn't matter. But if we had, for example, a card that costed 4 mana, we'd use setup on it, so it would go to the top of our draw pile, and then we'd use escape plan to draw it for free, and then this would make it cost nothing. Yeah. So I just wanted more block. We're going to dump finisher. Block? No? Okay. So am I forced to take damage? No. Dodge and roll. We played dodge and roll. We have 21 block. We can play the skewer if we choose to. Do we want to play the skewer? I believe, right? 21 block. We'll take 3 when he hits us. We'll go down to 18. We'll be on 0, right? So we're on 18 block. He's doing 16. I want to retain... He's going to be up next turn, and we need to kill him either quickly or block a bunch. None of these cards really block. This does the most damage for the least amount of energy, so we'll retain that. This is okay, also okay, but that's fine. Hello. It was a good decision to make a second channel. The upload list got messy, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's a really... Oh. Malaise is excellent here. It's absolutely excellent. Very, very, very good card. So he's about to lose 4 strength, so he will be doing 1 times 4, and then he'll also become weak for 4 turns. So he does no damage at all. And we get a bullet time to retain, and this card costs nothing, and this... why not? So we'll retain bullet time, and next turn we will annihilate him. Being sick is sick. Yeah, you did say in the Discord. We could retain Wraith Form and perfect the boss, which we will do. In which case we might as well play bullet time. Because we're not retaining it. Play this for the exhaust. Alright. Sure. We'll retain that. So we're basically guaranteed to beat the boss without taking damage. You binge the Nuclear Throne videos a bunch when you're bored. I do like Nuclear Throne. Maybe I'll stream it at some point. The point of that ult part... Oh! Well, we're never going to see them... Oh, are we? Oh, wait. That was nice. I liked that. So we're going to play Wraith Form next turn and then retain it. Because now we have infinite Wraith Forms. Or we could play Storm of Steel. But then we'll take a bunch of damage. I do like Storm of Steel. Storm of Steel and 1,000 Cuts. We'd kill him so fast, but it's a daily, so we want to take no damage. We don't want to kill him quickly. I think we play Wraith Form and Blur. I think Wraith Form Blur is here is what we do. And then we retain a Wraith Form. You've been given a break by your college. How many weeks do you have left? Of, I say work, school. Do you want to malaise him again? I do half want to malaise him again. Ooh. We have some good stuff in our hand. This does a lot of damage. 21, I believe. Didn't really look at the numbers. I think we'll just hit him a bunch. And then set up a Wraith Form for next turn, so that costs nothing. And then just play these for fun. Why not? High tier weeb emotes there, Tomu. I do like your emotes, Tomu, yeah. We will keep... We'll keep the calculated gamble. I've only got, you've only just started. You only just started college today. It's so late. It's like the middle of December. We are currently taking no damage and he will die when he hits us. So I believe what we do is we play nothing. We will play Corpse Explosion because it's funny. And Noxious Fumes because we can. And Dodge and Roll because we can. Nothing. He's dead. So I think we perfected him. We might have taken... I thought we didn't take damage. What is going to help us on Act 2? Act 2 we have the Gremlin Leader, which is an AoE fight. This helps a ton against him, especially if we get it upgraded. That would also help against the birds. Kinda. This is useless. This is actually worst card in the game right now, because we are never going to reach the bottom of our draw pile, because we get 10 each turn. This is also okay. I hope we get an energy relic, so I want to take this, because it's fun. Ooh, ectoplasm. So I hate hovering kite. When they added it, it was broken. It was discard 1 card and gain energy. It was, well, not broken, but it was insanely good, because you take this, and then a bunch of stuff like reflex that you want to discard, or just apparition, or anything that you always want to discard. You grab that. This is also fine. Pandora's box is also okay. That doesn't matter too much. We have normality, so that sucks. I definitely want the 4th energy, though. We have enough money. We will dump the idea of getting 1,000 gold for the points for the extra energy. We want to fight as 1, 2, 3 elites on the left. And I think 2 elites every other path. So we definitely want to end up here in this section. Probably something along these lines like this. 4 elites. 1, 2, 3. No, 3 elites. 1, 2, 3. I think I like this left path. I don't care when we get a shop, really. So that shop there is fine. Also, it's fun to get question marks. I've never done the Pandora's box glitch, but yeah, so in this game, it's widely considered, usually, varies depending on your run, it's widely considered that the default deck of lots of defense and lots of strikes isn't very good. These are usually considered some of the worst cards in the game. Defend can get really good on Silent because of dex scaling, so you get more block per card. Actually can be quite a good card, but you usually want to cut at least all your strikes. Strikes are probably one of the worst cards in the game for value. Like, for example, Deadly Poison. That does 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 damage. This does 6. This blocks... Well, this kind of can block for infinite, really. But this blocks at least for 6, just assuming an enemy's only doing 1 attack. For every enemy. Costs 1. This does 9 damage and has draw and discard. You know? 99 vulnerable. So usually you want to dump all of these. Pandora's box, which we had on the last boss fight, would have removed all of these defense and all of these strikes and given us random cards. And there used to be a glitch that was really easy, it's now much harder, where you basically get it to delete all your cards, and you don't get the new transformed ones. So essentially you just cut, like, 9 cards out of your deck for free. And I think it's still possible, because I believe speedruns still do it. Or can still do it, but it's much harder. You're going to listen to the stream while you fall asleep. I hope you get well soon, Young Wave. So I'm okay with, To be honest, I could care less about Dazed, because I know we're not drawing them. Look at this. So look, we can see, we're going to draw 1 Daze in 2 turns, but that doesn't matter, because he'll be dead by then. We only need to do 4 to him, or play a couple cards. Like 1. Hi Toast, hello. I like acrobatics. We have extra energy, we have a ton of crap we want to just sift through. We don't want to have normality. This has discard on it, so that helps get rid of normality if we accidentally draw it. And it gives us an opportunity to get through all these defense and strikes easily, so I think I will take acrobatics. Could even upgrade it, but I think there's better things maybe. Alright, so this is a fight against these two, and if we win, which we should, already look, Piercing Well. We don't need to play it because of all these blocks, but just look. That was a 12 block card. Anyway, if we beat these blokes, we have to fight 2 Gremlin Knob elites from the last floor, which can vary depending on how well you do, but it gives you a free relic at the end, so it can be really good. I half think we just smack all of this. Screw the Wraith form. You're not falling asleep to streams. It's good. It's good. I wish we'd killed you. I don't really want to be debuffed. We have plenty of block. We play this to kill him slightly faster. He is dead the next card we play, or just anyway. We can only play blocks. We have no blocks in hand. That's the only card we can play because normality exists. Sorry, not because normality exists, because we're entangled. He makes it so we can only play skills, basically. I think. That's what I always interpreted it as. So he took damage, but that's fine. It happens. Here, we will attempt to murder him if we can. We have 6 energy. This does 9 times 6, which I believe is more than enough to kill him, but I'm gonna just kind of smack him around a little bit because it's fun. No, we didn't even need to play it. So, do I think we can kill the 2 Gremlin Nods with the Dex Potion and Poison with the Thorns? I think so. Also, it's fun. Hey, oh, Pacey! Hello! It's a face we don't see too often. Ooh. Ooh, 1,000 cuts here is lovely. Very efficient scaling. I think I will play the Dex Potion because they're scary. Deadly Poison would have also been an okay card to play there. Perhaps even better. I didn't really see it. I love this game, yeah. It's a really, really good game. So this forces us to take more damage. This is free. We play that. Do we want to take... So currently he's doing 14, he's doing 14. We have 27 block, and they're doing 28 damage. If we play this, they'll both gain 2 strength each. So this is block for 7, but take 4 more damage. So this is block for 3. This will make us take no damage. However, it'll make the rest of the... Oh, sorry. It'll make the rest of the fight a lot harder. So I don't really want to play it. Adrenaline I would love to play. Adrenaline would draw Terror and Defend. It's not worth it. Next turn, we have Piercing Wail, which will be lovely. I think we just take the damage. I think 1 damage. Yeah. We take the damage and live with it. Don't defend until you're 1... I mean, 1 turn away from lethal's a bit... Like here, you definitely play Piercing Wail. Blocks for 12. Very good. Like here, we definitely play it. Also, if you just have really, really good scaling, what are we fighting as the boss? Then it's fine to just block a bit early. It might stop you from taking enough damage. It's just, you have to work it out. Thorns is okay against him, but not amazing. Book of Stabbing, this will help a ton on though, and the yeah, we definitely don't play the Thorns here. Do we block? We're about to take 13, maybe? I don't know. I think we just take the damage, we accept it. 3, 10, yeah. If we die again, we die. It's a daily. This fight's always really hard, I think. Unless you have a deck that's just so incredibly strong. I think we definitely play Piercing Wail again, and our final card will probably be Glass Knife, unless we get Die 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 again. Yeah. So this doesn't... Oh, it does kill him, because this will do 20, and we have 1,000 cuts, so he'll take an extra 1. And this turn we're taking 2. We lose some plated armor, but that's fine. We're doing this for... Oh, shit, we're vulnerable, aren't we? Yeah. We're doing this entirely for the relic that we get. So, excellent. Endless Agony we need to add to this deck. We draw 2 cards that are free and give us exhausts. Poisons... Do we want to take 26 damage? I think we want to play Dodge and Roll. Dodge and Roll blocks for 12, essentially, and makes us take 4 more over the next 2 turns. So I think this is a good card to play. I think Poison Stab is a okay card to play. Alternatively, we can play this and Poison Stab, and now we take nothing. I should have done the maths sooner, but that's fine. So we got 14 max HP, which is lovely. Doesn't matter so much that we get... You know, we have this, we already get max HP scaling, but that's fine. This means that every chest, the next 2 chests we open will give us another relic each. So this is 2 relics in waiting. There'll be another relic here, so that's nice. Prepared gives us an opportunity to dump Normality. Takes up a card slot, draws 2, discards 2. It's okay. And it's upgraded. It's just okay. But with 1,000 cuts, it's an extra 1 damage. Not much, but it's there. I think just another opportunity to discard Normality is good. We only ever draw Normality once. We're guaranteed to only draw it once because of the way that this deck increased in size. So I think just ensuring we don't die on an early turn is handy. Hello. Your house is pretty epic. You're building a Minecraft house. Ooh. You're writing an essay. I think we definitely take this. This gives us a relic that randomly upgrades 1 card in our hand every turn, which is excellent in this constantly increasing in size deck. And it gives us 1 strength and 6 HP from Pain, and Pain is also just a... It's okay curse. Take 1 damage every card you play for 1 turn, it's not that big of a deal. So I want to take Shuriken. It's very good. I don't want to remove a card because it's a daily, and I want to have as many curses as possible for score. We're fighting the... Collector. So having strength scaling would help. I think we want to take Shuriken. This is also okay. 5 health from every potion. That's currently giving us 10 health. T-set I think is underrated, maybe. It means basically your first turn is guaranteed to have 2 extra strength, which I think is very handy. Caltrops is also okay. I think Master of Strategy is very, very good. This is completely useless. We're never ever going to need it. Never going to reach the bottom of our draw. I think we definitely take Shuriken. I think we ignore the rest. We don't need to have another Caltrops, I think. I want to draw through our starting stuff as soon as possible, I think. What's going to make us take the least amount of damage? Probably Dex Potion. Dex or Block, but I like Dex. Do I want to dump the Poison Potion for a Block Potion? Yes. I think we'll be happy with the rest of that. Oh, here we go. So he could Liquid Thorns. Piercing Wail here doesn't matter, because he's going to take no damage anyway, but... Pain sucks. But what can you do? Is Envenom necessary? No, but it's fun, so I will play Envenom. He's about to get a bunch of poison, bunch of damage. Do I want to take any more damage? No. He'll die. Oh. I don't want to die to pain. I'll probably fight looters and lose it all. Oof. This is the Toho music. This is Toho. Do you not hear the music? There's music in the background. So we're taking a little bit this turn, but that's okay. We have enough. We have 5 energy. Oh yeah. I took Ectoplasm. We already started with Cursed Key. That's fine. Top the strike. Play 1,000 Cuts. We want to kill him with cards, basically. Caltrops is very handy here. If we want to play it, that is. I don't know if we do. We'll see. So he dies and 1 more card played, and then we'll have to block for 15. So we need to block.
Up,
oh,
son?
fucking hell, it terrified me. I forgot I was sitting in Mumble. I heard like a... It actually spooked me quite a bit. I don't know if you see me jump on stream. I forgot I was sitting in Mumble. I just heard like a clicking. I was like, oh god, am I about to be murdered? Did someone just open a knife behind me?
Sneaked into your house.
Sneezed into my house. Actually, oh, end a second. You actually scared me. That's alright. Oh,
I mean, I was preparing how to make my entry as loud as possible, so...
Your voice is much louder than it usually is.
I think, yeah, because you can't hear me on Discord, but I think everyone thinks I'm pretty loud on Mumble. I don't know,
you're much louder on Mumble than any other platform.
I don't know why. It's decided.
My chat just said I had a heart attack. Cake, why? Are you louder than me? On the stream? Need to block for a little bit more. Oh yeah, Shuriken. This does 30. We smack him. We'll do 40 to him. The middle guy you want to kill last, because he's very predictable. So yeah, Piercing Wail here is insane.
It's pretty loud. I think I was talking pretty loud as well. Like,
pain.
How's your day been, streamer? What have you been up to?
Revising for game development exam.
Oh well, epic.
Oh my god, I hate it, but I'm going to play the block potion so I take no damage and have a better chance to get the perfect achievement. Not achievement, whatever. Point bonus. Oh, we can't. We need to play this.
How far are you with your project? You seemed pretty lost yesterday.
I'm done with it.
Oh, you're done? Well,
yeah.
Go.
I spent chat. I've been my game dev coursework. Been making a game in Unreal Engine without having any lessons on it, so I had to figure out how to do the entire engine myself. I was working in a team with one other bloke. He's not watching, is he? You're not watching, are you? I worked with one other bloke, and for like 9 weeks he did nothing. This week he's done excellent. He's been so helpful. Wait, I need to think for a second. Do I want Apparition, Kate?
What's
Apparition. I'm playing Slay the Spire. Apparition is a card that you have to play when you draw it because it's ethereal and therefore exhausts. But it makes it for that turn you play it on, you take 1 damage from every source. However, it's an amazing card. It's one of the best. It's one of the best cards in the game.
What, 50% health?
You lose half your health.
That seems really risky.
However, you get 5 of them. So
it's like
hope
5
to
times
get.
You can save yourself.
Yeah,
in situations.
you hope to maybe draw 1 for your first. So essentially, you say you hope the first couple turns of the fight you're guaranteed to take no damage. If not, maybe you'll draw block. The downside of half max HP is scary. However, I've got a thing that gives me max HP every time I pick up a curse, a relic that gives me a curse every time I open a chest, and also an opportunity to get more curses. So basically, my max HP will come back up again.
I've always believed that Judas is the best.
Because he has low HP and lots of damage. Yeah.
So, you know, like, fucking go for it, man.
I think you lose the Highlander bonus with this event. I don't think I have the Highlander. I wasn't really going for a Highlander bonus. So in the dailies in Slay the Spire, there's a ton of bonuses. Highlander, I think, is you only have one of each card. And currently that's what I have. Except for the starting cards. Every card I have is unique. So taking this would lose that bonus. But it would also make the game pretty much a guaranteed victory. And also, half of 77 isn't that much? Really?
You know what half of 77 is?
I don't know, like 30-something? 36 and a half?
8?
36
well,
and a
for
half?
77.
Like 77?
A little higher, wouldn't it?
38 and a half.
It's like 38 and a half, yeah.
There's something, it doesn't matter. It's not much. I'm going to take it. Ignore the Highlander bonus. I think... Also Exhaust, it's fun with Dead Branch. I'll dump the Highlander bonus. There's another curse. We're already up to 43 health again. I upgraded an Apparition, which actually does not matter at all. Because in this daily we get random 10 cards at the bottom of each turn. So we're never ever going to see any card a second time. So we have to play it a second time. Upgrading them is pointless here. I think upgrading our powers is also excellent. Upgrading Endless Agony is fine. But not really worth it. This is basically another 4 damage. Because you draw 2 of them, you draw it. Kind of like the dash upgrade for the collector fight. Caltrops upgrade though. That's alright. You wanted to go for an economics-focused high school, but you'll have to pick something else instead because there's no economics class in
Economics.
Oh, but anyway.
Math? Business?
Yikes.
Couldn't you do business?
Could
Isn't
do business.
That similar to economics? I wouldn't know.
It's basically the
same
complete
fucking opposite of economics.
I did programming. I should have played that for the Exhaust, I completely forgot.
It shows languages and psychology, which
So,
I haven't used for anything, so that's
I forgot to mention, I get 5 block a turn, so us taking 1 damage means that we're never ever going to take damage.
Am I a part of us now? When are we getting married?
Do you want to get married?
Yeah.
Looking
There's
for
big bonuses to it in Denmark.
I want to know about your big boner. I should have played
boner.
Caltrop. It spawned in at the last second.
Oh, you will know about my big boner, alright?
Sure. Oh, this song's good. Anyway, with the game dev project. Oh, Nightmare and Apparition. Oh.
Why are you fighting him big hand?
Because he's big. So we're never going to take damage again in this fight. I just played Nightmare and Apparition.
Business.
Nightmare gives you 3 copies of that card in your next hand. And these effects stack. So now I've got 5 turns of never taking any damage ever. It's pretty good.
It does like nothing, yeah.
Well, it doesn't do anything, but he's going to die. He's going to take 5 damage every time he hits us. He takes... We physically cannot be hit by him again. Because we have 5 block this... Oh, Wraith Form. Sure, extend it. Why not? So now we have 6 turns of infinite invulnerability.
You use Terror. Okay, thanks.
I use Terror, so he has 99
I like the card for Terror.
No. Anyway, with the game dev, Unreal Engine. If you've looked in my Discord at all in the last... I'm going to take 2 because it's funny. Also, it's good in this fight. I've been complaining constantly about Unreal Engine and how needlessly difficult it is with some aspects. And yesterday I spent 4 hours up until 4:30 AM, I think, combining both our projects into one. He had 1 day's of work. And it took me 4 hours to implement his 1 day of work into my project. But I got it all working. This morning I fixed a minor bug that we had, which is nice.
Why do you have to do it in groups?
Because in the real world, programming is always done in an enormous team.
But don't you have someone who specifically like...
A leader, yeah.
No, but yeah, also that, but like someone who would like dust the working people's shit together.
Yes.
So they don't have to stop working.
Yes. But anyway, yeah, basically, I've been doing an enormous amount of work on the project.
Are you excited to be a code monkey?
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. Oh, I forgot we have terminals, so we lose 1 max HP every floor we land in. I should have put that in. Yeah, I really like programming. I can't wait to get paid to do it all day, every day. Oh, normality. Okay. I'm gonna be so happy. If it ends up being a cozy job that pays me okay, I'll also basically stream as well a ton, so I'll be a pretty happy boy.
Love that, yeah.
Yeah, imagine someone streaming for life, but their money doesn't they don't actually have to stream.
There's probably people who do that.
Yeah, there's tons of people that. Most people on Twitch don't stream full time.
But, you know, daily, and
there's tons of people on Twitch who stream, but it's not their primary job. I'm not going to play anything. I'll play one card and get rid of pain, whatever. We're going to lose the HP at the end of this fight anyway because of terminal. I forgot, Cake. This daily has a thing. Oh, adrenaline. Where every new node essentially we go to, we lose 1 max HP. I forgot about that.
No clue what any of these words mean.
So
I believe in
we
you.
are constantly losing max HP as well as the max HP I chose to lose, which is fine. But I should have noticed that.
Is that why you need curses?
Yeah, curses to constantly top up our HP. Although those daily events, you get 3 modifiers on a daily. They're randomized. These are not guaranteed to happen together. I've had in the past there was a daily system where you'd get terminal, and also a thing that loses you max HP every time you sleep. So it was pretty bad, and that happened a lot. I don't really like any of these upgrades, to be honest. Neutralize is probably the best, right? Neutralize or deadly poison or acrobatics. Let's go neutralize. But anyway, yeah, game dev. I've got an exam on Saturday on it, and thank you. I've got my software development software testing exam. If it was software development, I'd be really happy. Got a software testing exam on Tuesday, and then I'm done until January. Well, not done until January. I'm going to be definitely playing Malaise here, no question. I'm going to be working a ton on my dissertation on the Christmas. My project, if you will.
I was about to ask, what the fuck's a dissertation?
Dissertation is your final year project. In game development, typically you do
barrier,
That's fine. In game development, typically you do a programming project. I am looking into procedural generation in mini golf.
Mini golf?
Yeah.
Like that game we used to play.
Yeah, like
times.
Golf with Friends. I noticed that like every single, there's probably a reason for it, but literally every single roguelite. No, sorry, every single
roguelike golf games. Yeah.
I love roguelike golf games. Every single golf game has maps that are made by the developer. None of them were ever made procedurally, and I was wondering, first of all, why? Maybe just no one's bothered to do it because it's an obscene amount of time. It takes to make a level. You just draw it on a piece of paper and then create it in whatever engine you're doing. So it takes as long as it takes you to just make something in a 3D environment, which shouldn't be very long at all. Whereas making an entire procedural generation method for it takes an awful lot of time. So that's probably why most mini golf games are either asset flips, like they just go on the dev store and just find free golf assets and just chuck it into the Unity without doing any programming and sell it for like a $5 on Steam. That's probably why, to be honest. There's no AAA mini golf game.
Golf with your friends is like great fun, but you can tell in all the golf games, they all have the same texture on the ground.
Yeah, so all the golf games on Steam are made in Unity. I don't know, they probably are, but I don't know any golf games myself that are made in Unreal, so that's also that. That I'm also doing this project in an enormously high-end engine that only became free like recently, like last couple of years. So, you know, it's probably a first opportunity for an indie dev to use a proprietary engine to make a mini golf game. It's such a niche thing, but when you're doing your degree, you kind of have to pick something and go with it. And I think there's a ton, also Fusion Hammer. I can pick there's a ton of things I can do with it. So mine, the mini golf is just a tiny part of it. It'll take me, I hope, not very much time. Now I've done a game dev course and learned the Unreal Engine already. The actual mini golf aspect shouldn't take too long. I basically banged together a prototype in a day last time. I'm not going to use that prototype, but like, it's not going to take long. Oh, bag of prep as well. Anyway, the actual main part is the procedural generation crap. So if you don't know, procedural generation is generating on the spot. Yeah. So you know how in The Binding of Isaac, you play the game.
Get random.
Yeah, it's often levels, mixed together with random generation. It isn't necessarily random though. It's just...
It's always the same things, just put together in different shapes.
Well, it's more that procedural generation just means done by a procedure. Literally, that's what it means. So, a computer does stuff by procedure. If I go into Photoshop and make a vector rectangle, right? That means that it's essentially just storing 4 corners and drawing a rectangle whenever I happen to look at that picture. That's how vector art works, basically. A little bit more than that, but anything that's done through a computer procedure is technically procedural generation. There is a first-person shooter from how many years ago, I don't know. But literally every single part of it is procedurally generated. There's no textures in the game, there's no models or anything. Everything is programmed to appear, which is pretty cool. But anyway, I'm going to look into like a bunch of different types of procedural generation and do it in whatever way I can program it. That sucks, I shouldn't have played that. I can see my drawing hand. I'm going to lose these 2 apparitions now. But, so, for example, it doesn't have to be generated on the spot. Procedural generation could mean that it was... If it's, if it was a AAA game, they might procedurally generate the levels beforehand and then freeze it at game launch, so everyone sees the same thing, but initially it was procedurally generated. So, for example, a good example of that is like landscapes. A lot of the time, you look at like a game and the mountains, often, unless it's like an Elder Scrolls game, often someone didn't design those mountains. They just kind of chucked it together.
That's why the textures always look like garbage.
Yeah, because a computer made them at the time. But so often, no, an example of procedural generation could be mountains. A guy making an entire map of Hyrule for Breath of the Wild. They probably didn't... They might have had like a vague idea of what the game was going to look like, but they probably didn't sit there and individually place each hill. They probably just ran it through some algorithm that generated the hills for them. Ah, I should have taken a got dead branch. Anyway, so I was wondering why no golf games had that, basically. Like, why in all these games has someone sat there and made them? Could I maybe research and see if maybe there's some ideal generation method that will always make a really nice level in mini-golf and requires no work at all on the developer's side? Like, it just works. I don't know. There might be. There might not be. No one has done any research into it. So it might be fun. Might literally be a waste of time. It doesn't matter.
I'd take a wild guess and say it's probably really hard in mini-golf. You could easily accidentally generate something that's...
Yeah.
Well, like, we've played golf with your friends, and you know
some of the
doesn't
design
take
levels
very much for the levels to like be really shit.
Yeah. So yeah, it might just end up that there's literally no method, and that's fine. If that's, I'm not looking for the perfect method, I'm just looking into methods. I made sure to specify that in my dissertation write-up. I just said, basically, I'm going to look into it. I'm more than happy if it doesn't work out there. But, don't need any of this. I mean, we have a thick deck. Yeah, fuck it. Take whatever. Finisher. Yeah. So one of the methods, I'm going to have a bunch of... I don't know how I'm going to do it exactly yet. I think the easiest way for me to do a lot of these things is to... Wait, how much energy do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can play our entire hand. One method I'm considering is going in perhaps something easy like Java or C++ and writing a... kind of like a graph drawer, if that makes sense, where you could input, or, I'll write it myself, but you click a button and it'll use one of the major forms of noise generation, like Perlin noise or whatever, and it will just generate like a fuzz. Photoshop, but tons of things have this built in, that isn't anything new. And then it'll have a thing maybe that'll convert that into how that would be represented in mini-golf assets. So maybe black... So for example, if it's the kind of noise that people use to generate mountains, it would generate... mountains are generated usually where the highs are, for example, white parts of the noise, and black is like the deep parts, and that's how you get those nice hill shapes. It's like a fading gradient, and that's decided on how big the hills are, basically. So if you have a big texture of just like noise, and it just has like a blob of black here surrounded by a white, that might be like a big valley, whatever. Might end up saying that, you know, in a mini golf game, maybe this generates a natural looking golf course, more like actual golf. Maybe that looks nice. Maybe it's fun to have a wide open, because you know a lot of mini golf things, it's like in a square. You're in rectangle little tunnels. I don't know. Maybe it ends up working out fine. That natural mini golf that have been generated could be good. And that could be something that works fine with procedural generation. That's already something that it's used for. Admittedly not in this genre, but yeah. Oh! Thanks for the anonymous gift sub.
Anonymous?
I haven't seen that before. Then there's other things like, I might then make it so that it just ended up, perhaps it ends up being way too difficult to make it so the Unreal Engine can take that and generate something. I could see that as being a significant problem. So I might just make it so that I pre-generate the noises. Like I have all the noises there as examples, and then I manually place all the elements in Unreal myself and just show them as like 10 different levels that people can play test. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it, is to have it so that I write all the... I write tons of stuff to write, but instead of the Unreal Engine procedurally generating it at the time, I manually procedurally generate... I like procedurally generate it behind and then convert that into the level manually. That's probably going to be something that I, as a third-year university degree student who's done 11 weeks in the Unreal Engine, could probably manage. But yeah, I don't know. We'll get to something when I get to it. You've been getting yourself a job and you're back on the AA business, so you may start subbing back soon. Ah. Thanks, Nut. I call you Nut. Thanks, Nut. Thanks, Nat. Also, thanks, Icy Flame Dragon. Less than 3. Those are 10 months. Oh. But yeah. Anyway, what do I drop here? If I drop Normality, I'll take 1 damage for every card I can play, but I can play a ton of cards. If I drop Pain, I can only play 3 cards. 1 card. 2 cards. But I take no more damage. I think I want to drop Normality and take a bunch of damage. I think I'm okay with it. Yeah, here we go, Finisher. So I'm aware I'm going to take a ton of damage this turn. I'm more than aware. I am watching this. This is a very expensive finisher. But now it does 13 times 3, which is okay. This will kill him. Wasn't that worth it? I have no idea, but yeah. You're in need of celebration. Wait, did you get the job? Or did you say you were searching for a job or you got one? You got yourself... Oh yeah, you got yourself a job. That's good to hear, man. When did you get it? Like, did you get it the other day? Or have you had it for a little while and you've been busy? Okay. Terror and Deadly Poison don't really do much here, but Glass Knife kills him, so why does it matter? We have 8 strength up. I should have been paying attention to that. We should be taking Blade Dance every time it shows up. Well, we're on the final boss anyway, but that's fine. Also, we've been playing this run for an hour, so we're not going to get that speedrun bonus. We play 1000 Cuts. We play Caltrops. We play Terror for an exhaust. We're going to take damage here and we can't do anything to avoid it. That sucks. Yeah, we're going to take 15, I think.
Hey, Daniel and Christopher.
There's no one else here. Oh, they're in chat.
No, they're just in chat.
Hi, Christopher. Is Daniel in chat?
I did this smiley face. I don't think he did it, though.
Enlightenment is nice, but I'm going to play the Shivs and Endless Agonies first. Enlightenment saves us 1 energy right now, so we'll go and dump Calculated. I'm pretty sure we've won this boss fight. We have no well-laid plans yet. Maybe we'll draw one. No. What are we getting next turn? Pain. We're taking no damage though. Hello. I've just not been looking at chat. Well, I've been looking at chat, but I just haven't looked in the chat in the last 2 seconds when you were out. Dump those. Taking no damage this turn. Start getting rid of his things. Dump Normality. Don't want to play any of these. Want to play that. 17 times... whatever. We've definitely won the fight. I don't know how many points we're going to get there. We've taken some weird damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shivs are doing 13 each. We don't have any shiv up. Oh boy. We had 976. That's not very good. That's fine, but I wonder where we lost our points to. It was the perfect. It's because we didn't perfect one of the bosses. There was this boss. If we'd have perfected the boss, we would have had over 1,000, but we got unlucky in one of those turns with what we drew. We were 3 cards away, I think, from getting the bonus. I forgot we were trying to go for that. That would have given us another 25 and put us into 1,000 as well. Apparently we got it literally 9 seconds under 60 minutes. Alright. We just got home. Played some regular runs.
Yep.
Like the Ironclad. Have you not played any Slay the Spire Cake?
I don't math very well.
Neither do I. You've met me?
I don't. Mate, I failed math in high school.
Failed it at university. I had to pay $500 to retake it.
Yeah, but high school, mate. I failed it at like pretty low level.
I had a pretty mess score at GCSE maths, and I did not take it at A levels.
I was a terrible student, honestly. I didn't care much.
I'm only Ascension 9 on
Not a good excuses.
I didn't really care too much either. I cared about the things that I cared about, you know? I liked programming, and I cared about that.
Yeah, I did good in the 3 things that I had picked myself. Everything else was shite.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. This is Ascension. Yeah, I didn't play much. When Ascension started becoming popular, I still just played, like, I'd log on, play the daily, then maybe a regular run, and then turn it off. And I haven't really played Ascension much since they released the Defect, so he's only like level 4. I got really sick. When Defect came out, every single daily was the Defect, so I got really sick of playing him. But, I don't know. We should be a higher level, probably. 1, 2... Well, we're playing Hexaghost, so we want to have low health when we fight him. We don't care if we have low health when we fight him. Going this path, we will be very dead very quick, or very high level. I'm willing to...
I wish it was very dead very quick. Can you say... Soinks instead? I'm
gonna go this path. No. I'm gonna go this path. I think we'll die. I think we'll die doing that path. But if we do well, we'll have fought 3 elites, I think, and have a couple of 1-2Ts to make our deck really good. What here is going to make us fight the elites the best? There's a ton of really good common relics, like the one that gives them 25% less health.
What does Ascension Mode 9 mean?
So this game has dailies, regular, and Ascension. Ascension just means up to 20 levels. It gets more and more difficult every time you beat the game. So I've beaten the game 9 times in Ascension. So currently Ascension mode has 9 difficult things. If I beat it next time, I'll be on Ascension 10, and there'll be an extra...
You have to play the highest difficulty.
You can play whichever one. You don't have to play any Ascension. You can play any Ascension up to the current... So I could go back and play like 4 if I wanted.
Alright.
All the way up to 20, where it's basically you'll lose more than half of your runs, almost guaranteed. I don't know if anyone's got above a half win rate on there. That's the done. Yeah, this is the floors we're going to fight. There's the boss, and I think like 10 nodes up to him. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't read the wiki, but that's the boss we're fighting. It's Hexaghost. On turn 2, he hits for an amount based off your current health. Sorry, not your max health. So having weak and strength down is amazing for him, as is Thorns. And then you just want to race him to kill him. So we want to get a lot of high damage, so I'm thinking if we go up this elite path, we get the best chance to get a bunch of relics to beat him with, and also make our deck strong enough with all these fights. Also, it's guaranteed, I think the first 2 or 3 fights on the floor are going to be really easy. So, you know, we'll go this path. If we die, we die. I think people tend to like the random... Sorry, I think people tend to think the common relic here is more consistent, but I think the random rare can be more fun, and because I don't care if we lose this run, we haven't got a streak or anything, I'm going to take the curse. It's pretty good. So we can't become frail, which means that the debuff enemies give that make our blocks worse just doesn't apply. So that's quite nice. And as we heal for 6 at the end of each combat, I'm fine with taking 6 here. Because the Ironclad has a relic that gives him 6 healing. So yeah. You keep stacking modifiers. For Ascension, it keeps stacking more and more and more and more. It gets harder and harder. If I'm fighting elites, either Sword Boomerang or Tin Strike will be good. Sword Boomerang gets destroyed by Lagavulin, because he lowers your strength. Twin Strike less so. I think Twin Strike is better against the sentries, because you get to choose which one you attack. This randomly does 9 damage, this does 10 to one person. This is better with strength scaling, of course, because if you get 1 more strength, this does 4 3 times. This only gets 2 more. procs from it. Against the knob, this is probably also better. Yeah, there's an enemy in this game called the knob. Knob, it means penis, chat.
Chat.
He is holding the sword, weirdly. Chat, the streamer said penis. I think this kills. Yeah, we'll take 6, which again I'm fine with. I'm not okay with taking more though. I'll just keep healing through this 6 damage we take each time. We want to remove this curse when we can. Shrug it off I think is really nice to take early. Also maybe an upgrade, but I don't know. I think having a shrug is always good. We've got an okay... Yeah, we've got 2 nice additions so far. Do I want Golden Idol? If we take this, we'll either have to take a ton of damage, take another curse, or lose max HP. Do I want to take damage? Is that the one I normally take? Normally. Yes. If I take damage, I'll want to probably rest here, and then I'll lose an upgrade. Yeah, I think I might not take it. No.
I'll do it.
I used to take it all the time, but then, I don't know. I don't think we need it.
You won't.
I'm gonna take 0.
Is that the little blue one? Is he smiling?
I think that's his eye. I should have hit him. That was a bad decision. Yeah, I forgot he makes us weak. That's alright. We'll take 4. Boomerang is amazing. Yeah. When I first started playing, I thought Sword Boomerang was bad because it does 3 times 3. Like, what? That doesn't look very good. It says 3. That's surely bad, right? 3 isn't very much. But then once you realise that Spot Weakness gives you 3 strength, suddenly that becomes 6 times 3, and then 9 times 3, and 12 times 3. It's very good. I don't really want any of these. Sever Soul is
very nice.
Not very good. Not very good at all. It's okay. It's not very good. Flex I don't like.
Can you say again? What wasn't? It
Flex.
Wasn't very what? No,
Sever Soul.
No, what did you say it wasn't? It wasn't very what?
It wasn't very good?
Yeah. I wasn't entirely sure.
Oh. When I played this game a bunch of years ago, I thought Flex was really good because I thought it was funny. Don't think so anymore. Transform is almost always good.
Those two, well, like...
That's fine.
Always true to each other. Funny is good.
I don't know.
You should know as a streamer.
Evolve is
Can
excellent.
you be funny streamer?
No. Evolve is excellent against the sentries.
He said no, chat.
And against the boss we're fighting because he puts burns in our deck, but I don't think it needs the upgrade. I think the bash upgrade's better here.
Shit.
You're gonna head to bed.
Streamer.
Good night, Mini Coleman. I'm a serious, hardcore gamer.
Yeah, a well-known serious streamer. Right
I don't know about the well-known. Feel No Pain is something I might like. There's some really good options here. We could remove the injury, which means we're guaranteed to draw okay stuff. Not great, but okay stuff. Probably a good choice.
I think
we can take a flame barrier.
I think you should always strive to be okay. Who cares about like being good? As long as you're not bad, just be okay.
Oof. There's flame barrier, which is an okay block. We don't really need another block, but it's really nice against this boss if we draw it. But that's if we draw it, and then that's RNG, and it might overblock a lot, and it's expensive, but it's really good. This on his first turn would do like, I don't know, up to 20 damage to him maybe. Armaments is okay, but I don't really like playing.
I want to point something out. I find funny, but
Go on.
It's not as a critique. It's just funny. I think this is the only game where you commentate what you do.
It's really good for it. This game is really good. There's so much thought that goes into it.
If you don't know what's going on, it's probably nice to know.
Yeah,
have it explained.
It's a game where you can watch YouTube videos and get good at it. Basically, it's a single-player game. But like all the thought comes down to how you evaluate cards. If this was me a year ago, again, I'd just snap pick something and just go with it and wonder why I died later. But now I'm thinking about it. What are we going to do? We're going to fight 2 elites. They're going to be difficult. What will help us against the elites? Injury doesn't matter against the sentries. Plus we have Evolve. It's not really going to help.
Hey, kid.
Against... I think I like Feel No Pain a ton purely for sentries. Because they put dazes into our deck which exhaust, so this makes each of those a free 3 block. Which will stop us from dying. Not Fist of Steel. Flash of Steel is free damage. It's a very good card. And it's free draw, which is very good.
What did you say? Oh god.
Card. I'm going to take that. And I might take Carnage.
Is that Cake's long thing?
I think I'm going to take Carnage. Because also it will proc Feel No Pain if we don't play it, which is fine. It's 3 block if we don't play it.
This is my luck, I guess.
And it's really good against all of the elites,
it's really
I believe.
Bony.
Are you cold?
My bony finger.
And it's okay to upgrade. Yeah, I think Carnage for the damage. I think this deck is lacking damage, and I think Carnage is good for it.
Oh god, it's cake. I was really sad for a second to have Kit. I'll have you know. I thought you were gonna break up with me.
Bullying. Oh.
Do we go on this turn? We're going to draw Bash and Carnage at the same time, guaranteed. So we're going to either lose Carnage or we're not going to put the Bash down. So I might play the Swift Potion and see if we draw 1, which we did, which is really lucky. Both of those cards cost 2, and I want to play both of them, basically. So here I will play Carnage for 30 damage. That's why we added it. It's 30 damage for so little. Do I want to do 14 to him and race him, or do I want to defend for 5? I'm going to race him while he's got the vulnerable up. He'll do another 20 next turn. Can we kill him? No. We will shrug it off. And then we will block. And then we will
That's with so many other things in life.
Shrug it off is so good in this game. It's all about just shrugging it off. We might take more damage this fight. 19... That sucks. What does more damage? 19 or 9 plus the opportunity to... We have to do another 10 damage due to the vulnerable. Is that going to happen? Probably not. So I think we definitely play these two and just accept we're going to take damage. That sucks.
Wouldn't it be better to have the ship name be like Kid with Cake? Or like
Oh yeah, let's go.
hat Cake or something.
So these cards are all really good. I think Corruption...
Kid with Cake.
It's nice because we have Feel No Pain.
Or Cake
I
with
think
hat.
it's
I don't
too
know.
early for Corruption. And we only have 4 skills, 5 skills, so no, not right now. True Grit is insanely good. It is nutty. Especially against the boss that puts bones in your deck, this is amazing. And I love Havoc. All it does is it upgrades to 0, and it just plays the next card for free and exhausts it. I really like that. So that would give us 3 block if we had Feel No Pain in play, and maybe make Carnage for free, or Bash for free, or just anything for free, and then 3 block on top. But I think we want True Grit. True Grit with Feel No Pain is just... This is 10 block. And Exhaust. I really like True Grit. I like to have at least a True Grit in the deck, usually. It's nice that there's a campfire if we have to go to it. I want Feel No Pain as soon as possible. Lovely. So now this blocks for everything. True Grit. There we go. Blocks for 10. So all the dazes they're putting into our decks are just blocks. If we can draw them. No. What do I want to do? I want to keep this for the boss. If I block, I take 7. And I take 4. If I block, I take 4 because Carnage goes away. And then I could block and do 10 damage. Or I could play Carnage for 20. Do I need to race them? Because I'm going to put a bunch of blocks. I'm going to play it stupidly safe and just lose Carnage. That might be a bad decision. I'm considering playing this just so he dies when he hits us, but I think we'll kill him. So we'll only take 4, which is nice. Here I think we defend. We definitely play Evolve. Evolve in this fight is very good, unless they've changed it. Yeah, so these are statuses. So every time we draw a Dazed, if we play this, it will block for 3 by itself, but also draw through itself, so it's not really a downside. These are good cards. With this in play, Dazed is a good card. They are adding good cards to our deck. And also we heal a little bit, so that's nice. So I think we've won the fight now. If we get lucky. Injury is bad. Injury is a curse card. It literally just takes up a spot. It doesn't have any downsides associated with injury specifically. There's other curses that do worse. This one just takes up a spot, and that's really bad. We only draw 4 cards. We draw 5 cards a turn. This means we only draw 4 cards on the turn it's drawn on, because it doesn't do anything, and we can't play it. However, injury can be exhausted, so if we get lucky and draw it with True Grit, you know, that's 3 block, but it's bad. We want to remove it when we can. It's not a daily, so we don't need them. So here, Feel No Pain. We're getting 6 block from these Dazed. So I think we play Strike. Shrug. Didn't draw anything useful. True Grit, if it hits injury, will be very lucky, but it's a 1 in 6. Nah, just be a defend, but that's fine. We take no damage. Bye, chat. Nice, man.
By all of chat, yeah.
By all of you,
I
yeah.
can't believe all of chat is gone.
So here we take no
Same
damage.
time, just all of them are leaving.
We drew an
It's
obscene
bedtime
amount.
for chat.
You see how amazing Feel No Pain is? Look at that. Played no defense and we blocked for 18. And also we drew a bunch, so 6. You need to do 4 more block. Very, very easy. I played Truga over the defend just for fun. I can't believe all of chat is going to bed, yeah.
Even the Americans.
Yeah,
And
I think
the Asians.
we
don't
play
leave them
Shrug
out. Don't forget them.
and Bash. Could have been 2 strikes, but I just like playing Bash because it's makes a nice
Don't
noise.
brush your teeth if you don't wanna.
Bit weird there.
Can you tuck me in? I can read you a bedtime story.
She tuck me.
I don't want to tuck you though.
The stream's
You're gonna
too
have to
funky.
solve that one on your own.
No funkiness allowed in this. Doesn't matter what order we play this in because he had a thing. I might want to add a Dark Embrace to this deck, and then maybe a what's the one that exhausts your entire hand does an insane amount of damage? I want to do that as well. I can't think of the name right
Fizzy,
now.
honestly, I wish I could go to bed at 2 PM.
I went to bed at so late yesterday as a result of that game dev stuff. I woke up to. I basically wasted my day in terms of timing. Upon the strike. I woke up at like 2, but I was like at my computer ready to do work at like 6.
Woke up at 1. I don't have to go until then.
Do I want a pummel strike?
It's had the like worst fucking day ever.
Oh, really?
I was alone in my group. Like the first time, we're usually 2 grown-ups, right? And like a group of children, and 20 in a classroom. And today I was alone. We had like half the grown-ups we usually have. They didn't really want to listen. They didn't much feel like listening.
I think we want the trigger.
One of them ran outside doing a group meeting. I was just like, alright mate.
Oh.
Yes. Tragic experience.
Quite tragic, yeah. Is that a Feels Badman?
It pretty much is, yeah.
They didn't upgrade it. I forgot. I was like, oh, it's going to do 28, he's going to die. That's not how that works. Can we kill him? No, but doesn't matter. Oh. It still doesn't matter. You'll kill them both next turn, hopefully. You'll draw 2 attacks. Yeah. That was a bit messy, but... Reckless Charge is a good card. It shuffles a Daze into our draw pile, which if we have Feel No Pain and Evolve in play, mean that we draw a 3
Keep them upside down.
block, basically. It's basically this adds a finesse to the deck every time we play it, and upgrades to do 10 damage for 0. I think we want... Oh, Iron Wave is also quite good. I think we want that, though. I think we want it. I think we really want it. Just one in the deck, but that one will give us a nice little benefit. I never take this card, but I think we have an okay little deck for it. So already we're gonna not play 1 card. It's going to be Strike, so we'll just do that. And then play the rest of our hand and try and get him down. You're doing 12, are you? That sucks. I think... What's Bash do? 10 plus 10 is 20, plus the vulnerable is... I don't think he's dead. I think we do less than 34. So I think blocking is smart, and I think bashing you so we can kill you next turn is smart. We take 7. That's not nice, but we kill him. This is blocking us for... We didn't play Feel No Pain, so we need to play a block. We played Evolve. We accept the damage we take. Maybe too rash, I don't know. Why are you talking about consuming... Sorry, Chris, my mum just came into my room and forcibly handed me tomatoes. Help chat. They're yellow, this is not okay. You sure she didn't hand you, like, some apples? Like some yellow apples? I think we want anger.
You can hear her eating them right now.
Chris, how long have you been in the mumble? Did I say hi to you earlier? I saw your name, but I don't think I, like, memorized it into the back of my head.
Can't believe streamer doesn't greet me when I'm in the mumble.
I think we want anger. As another 0 cost. I think having 2 0 cost is okay. Anger's nice damage against this boss. It's almost like scaling. And it goes as an exhaust target. Inflame is also good. Upgrade that to deal 3. It's probably better strength scaling.
Need a new game to
We're gonna
play,
draw
man.
we're not playing our entire hand every time, usually.
Chad, do you have any good games you recommend?
It's a difficult choice between these two. It upgrades to be okay as well. Okay, what are we doing at the next campfire, sorry? We're not gonna rest because of this boss. So we want... probably to upgrade... Probably Feel No Pain, we're probably gonna upgrade, right? So I don't want another card that I'd be upgrading. I mean, it's two strengths. It's fine. Is it going to help us on this boss fight or on the next floor? Probably not. But it also heals us for 2. I think we'd want more draw to take Inflame. But also it's some strength, and we don't really have any proper scaling yet. And this is at least a start. If we get a limit break after the boss, this becomes way better.
Oh.
I think we take that as a... passive. It's not great right now, but it
Recommend
could be.
Half-Life 2 and Minecraft. Okay, dude. I forgot I was fucking 30-year-old man and I just started PC gaming.
Do you not like
10
Minecraft?
years ago.
What does more damage?
No, I mean I liked it like when it was like interesting and new, you know? They recommend it to me now. Like, however many years has passed since the game came out.
I want
God
10
knows.
plus
2009, yeah.
no.
Don't ever recommend me a 10-year-old game, alright?
Is Minecraft 10 years old?
That's really old. That's almost as old as
Some
Streamer.
alpha is not.
Did you say streamer?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Streamer isn't old. This heals us for 2, so technically it's like blocking for 2.
I'm gonna bully you, man. And especially Kid for recommending Half-Life 2 to me. As if I have never played Half-Life.
I think I quit at the second one or something because I got like nauseous.
It is a pretty jumpy game.
Managed to play it before I got horrible, what's it called? Motion sickness?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Ah,
I didn't
yikes.
have that when I was young and spry, so
That's right. What are you now then, King?
old and
Old and
Rusty.
spry. Oh, rusty.
That's so good for
when
this
I move
boss, we're
around
so lucky.
my limbs, they creak.
Hollow Knight's good. Armaments plus, do we want to take it? We have a very unupgraded deck. It's not huge. We'll go through it in 4 turns, so...
Actually, I bought Hollow Knight hat kit, and then I got bored of walking around in endless black caves, and I was like, well,
I want 2
and I
carnages.
refunded it.
No. 2 evolves, no.
I was so hyped to play Hollow
think we need
Knight,
it.
but
Look, I'll take it. I like
so
having
much
you
walking.
Yeah, there's a lot of walking in Hollow Knight. It was a good game, but I do see exactly what you mean. What's going to kill the boss faster, having 1 more strength or getting 1 more? This maybe will give us, I don't know, 4 more block over the course of the fight. If we exhaust 4 cards, this will maybe do quite a bit more damage. I think this is what we want. This could also be good, but...
Yeah, I refunded it instantly, because money.
It's probably one of those games that, for some people, it's better to watch a Let's Play of than play it themselves. So we didn't get any... Oh, sorry.
I bought Stardew Valley after, I remember, with the money I spent on Hollow Knight.
Oh.
I think I put like 60 hours into that in like a fucking week. And then I burned out so hard on it, because I played it so much in such a short time.
I think I played it for like 10 hours, maybe.
I still
think
sometimes
This is
really
one
want to
draw.
play it. It's just, I feel like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do in it.
Fish all day. Sell the fish.
That's the thing, right?
I think
I was
that's the best
considering
way.
playing World of Warcraft again, but I think it costs just way too much.
People have asked me to play Psychonauts, but I don't understand it. Like, people say it's really good, but do you think I would enjoy it? Like, Woolen? I don't know.
On the other Woolen.
Well, like, a good game is a good game to people that would enjoy it. I don't know if I'm the target market for Psychonauts. I could be, I don't know. I don't think I'd like Slay the Spire. I hate card
The
games.
game like a pull from Steam at
Let's
some
play
point.
Bash. Lucky.
Wasn't
You
it
rewatch
free
Rudolph and
at
the Elf
some
Dude
point?
says to practice your hee-hees and hoo-hoos.
I don't know. Psychonauts?
You have to block.
Oh, this is not the game I thought it was.
Have we played Painkiller? Whenever I think of Psychonauts, I think of the like platform fighter, but it's not. Like played with Chris.
I was thinking some game that Biznap used to play, with something Psycho, either Psycho or Nauts in the name, that got pulled because the dude made like a death threat to Gabe Newell.
Oh. Fear?
After death threat to Gabe Newell.
I don't know if you should Google death threat to Gabe Newell.
No, I googled game pulled from Steam after death threat.
It's an old school platformer with collectible.
It's Paranautical. Yeah, Paranautical got pulled from Steam because the guy like made a death threat to Gabe Newell after he like, I don't remember what happened.
These are all really good cards. Demon Form solves every boss in the game, as far as I'm concerned. It solves the Collector, the Champion, less so on the Automaton, but it's still helpful. But it costs an arm and a leg. And we have a ton of energy, we have a ton of powers, it gives us 2 health, it's okay. Reaper is very, very, very good sustain. And it exhausts. And we have a bit of strength up. So realistically this would heal us for like, maybe somewhere between 15 and 20 if we get no more strength other than Inflame. If we play it on 2 enemies, it's okay. It's pretty good actually. And block. And Dark Embrace is nice. Means that our Reckless Charge is even better. True Grit's even better. I think Demon Form. Reaper with Strength deck is natty. I think we take Demon Form though. I think Demon Form solves our damage problem that this deck kind of has. This fight got not dangerous, but he did get around a few times. I think we want Demon. There's also a I think Demon Form's too good, and we take Snecko or definitely Cursed Key. Maybe my favourite one. I don't know, but 4 energy means we can play Demon Form and maybe a Shrug or something. We'll see. But now we have a little bit of money. Oh, music. Well, we probably want to upgrade. What would we upgrade at the next campfire? Probably Demon Form, right? Makes it even better to play in shorter fights. Or Feel No Pain still wants an upgrade, but it only gets 1 more, so it's not as good as it used to be. I think Feel No Pain used to upgrade to do 6. This thing used to upgrade to give you 6 block for every single exhaustion. That was insane. 6 block means that True Grit here would have done 15 block and exhaust, which might trigger other stuff. It's really good. Do we want to fight? Can we fight elites? I think... No, not really. I don't think we have any AoE, so we can't do the Gremlin Boy. I think we'd suck against the Book of Stabbing. We'd do okay, maybe, against the Book of Stabbing. Drawing Wounds isn't so bad. And we can exhaust. And the other bloke. No. I think we avoid elites this floor. So... There's a path up... No, there's no way to avoid elite. We have to fight at least 1 elite. The right-hand path gives us the best opportunity to avoid them. There's a shop here, there's some question marks that could give us anything. Who knows? We'll see. Here, I think we definitely inflame for the health. We need more block. I think we want another True Grit, maybe. What's worth more? 2 damage or a bunch of vulnerability, probably. Maybe. I don't know, this run's starting to look a bit worrying. Here, do we want to play Demon Form or a Defend True Grit Strike? Probably Demon Form, because it also heals us for 2, so we're only really taking 2 loss this turn. I think we play our powers and block. We really want a Reaper. If we can get another Reaper, then that solves our blocking problem, because we don't need to block, basically. Still 27, okay. Can we kill? No. Well, we have to play anyway. Ah, man. Alright. Well, we're gonna block for a little bit more. Oh yeah, armaments, I guess, means that we don't have to upgrade everything. Demon Form is probably the best upgrade next, then. That kills. Second Wind's very good. Inflame is not unnecessary. We probably should even we should probably remove this Inflame to be honest.
Did you know that, Kristen? You should probably remove that.
No.
What should I remove?
Second Wind is an enormous amount of block.
Did you know that, Chris? That Second Wind's an enormous something.
amount of block.
I didn't. I'm learning.
The second
stuff.
one's gonna get rid of a bunch of blocks anyway. Who are we
gonna-
fighting?
Gonna get rid of something.
Guardian.
Books.
If we got lucky and drew that on his hyper beam, that'll be
You
good.
got lucky
but-
through that.
It's an upgraded
Ah,
second
I
wind
see.
cake. It gives us, if we have Feel No Pain up, this might give us 10 to 11
Pain.
block per non-attack cards in our hand, which is pretty good. And it'll
Yeah.
exhaust all of the crap that we've got
It
in it.
exhausts all non-attack cards in your hand. Gain 7 block for each card exhausted.
I'm not going to take it.
Why not?
Spire Slaying's going good. I think we don't need it. I think our deck is fine without it. I don't think it gives us any benefit. I didn't need to play that.
Doesn't give him any benefit, Chris.
Oh, this is not. Gosh darn it.
We have won this
Fucking
fight.
shame.
We played Evolve and Feel No Pain. This enemy gives us a ton of dazes into our deck, and those are very good with these powers. Get out of here, demon form. What a lovely hand. It doesn't matter. I don't think we want Heavy Blade. We have a Twin Strike. It's not really much, but I don't think a Heavy Blade is going to be used. It's so slow, and costs so much.
Costs so much, Chris.
How much
What's
does it cost?
So much.
I don't want Ritual Dagger, do I, Cake? We lose 6
Definitely.
HP, but we get a really good card. But we're also going with Strength Scaling, so that doesn't really matter so much.
Hold on, murder, 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 car, 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 murder, 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 car, car, car.
I'm going to steal their donation box and see at the shop
No,
if there's
don't
anything
do
good.
that.
Ooh! Cake!
Why'd you steal?
What are you looking at? Oh, I stole
Smashing grab.
99 gold from them. I'm going to take
That's like
Smooth
smash
Stone
and grab. Thank you.
and remove that
Babies.
curse. So now that curse is gone. We have a nice deck that we're guaranteed to draw through every 4 turns, because we have 5 draw each turn, and there's 20. I think we might like a Headbutt Havoc. Headbutt would give us maybe True Grit back, maybe Shrug, maybe Armaments, maybe whatever. I like it. And Havoc I like because it's free. Not much thought there, but you know. Smash and grab sounds like a weird sex thing.
And that's what I was
I sure
on
hope
to
not.
Chroma.
I don't think we need the apparition here.
I would do it the other way around though, grab and smash.
It's okay, but I don't want it. I don't think we need it. See what Havoc gives us. Demon form. There you go. So we just got a free demon form cake. Isn't that cool?
No, I thought you didn't like Demon Form.
I love demon form. It's one of my favorite cards.
One of his favorite cards, Chris.
Chris, what's your favorite card in Slay the Spire?
It's the one and you just picked.
So-
Wow.
I really
Smash
like
and grab
Blue
what you would call cuddling. Smash and grab. Like forcefully grab their shoulder.
Why would you smash first? You need to grab first.
What if you hold them after it?
Then,
You know-
then like, how did you
Very romantic,
smash?
Chris. Why
You
don't you hold them
smash and
afterwards?
hold them in your arms.
Yikes. Man. Won this fight.
Just kick my fucking partner in the jaws.
That's very, very brutal. I don't like that cake. Worrying me. That was a good fight. Oh, Combust is so good.
Quick jab in the esophagus.
Combust against him is fine. I want Combust. I really want Combust. I'm going to take Combust. It just does an obscene amount of damage. Do we need to rest? Probably not. If we need to rest against this elite, we've probably already lost the run. And if we lose the run here, it's not that big of a deal. Definitely. Only
It's
the
a
grabbing
pretty
part.
big
You can
deal.
do it simultaneously.
Smash while grabbing.
Don't grab or smash, right?
Back.
Hello.
Hey,
It's
Hey, man.
TK
Hey, TK.
with a capital
We're talking about
I and
smashing and
capital
grabbing.
K.
Okay.
you love smashing and grabbing, don't you, TK? Go on.
Peach is fun in Smash Brothers.
That's disgusting, TK.
Okay.
You sicken me.
Okay.
The bus is good in this fight. How was your day, TK, my friend?
Pretty good. I got some work done. I
Got some
slept
work
a lot today.
I did as well. I woke up so late.
Yeah. I kept waking up. I kept going back to sleep because I didn't want to get up. So I just kept going back to sleep. Then I played some games, and then, yeah. My nephew came round as well. Yeah, that's about
Good
it.
fight.
How about you?
I was up
How is
until
it?
4:30 AM last night, integrating my teammates' Unreal Engine work into my own. Took 4 hours, TK, to add 1 day's of work. Anyway, I'm being offered. TK, you don't play Spire, do you?
Do I? No, I don't.
I would recommend it. I think you'd like it. It's my favourite game. It's actually my favourite game. So 2 Demon Fawns is ridiculous, and we do not need it. We just don't need it. 2 Feel No Pains, however. Now you're onto something. I will take 2 Feel No Pains. I hate that card we just got. We just got Normality, which sucks ass. We have 3 opportunities to upgrade or heal here. I'm going to go for an upgrade first and see how the next fights go. Finally going to upgrade some of these Feel No Pains. Gremlin Lean's a wholesome boy. Yeah, he tells his teammates to never give up. And that, I think, is just fantastic.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
I hate Normality, but we have such an expensive deck. I don't think it's going to matter. We just play
You know
all our
what
0 costs
deck
first.
rhymes with?
What does deck rhyme with, Cake? Go on.
Heck.
Oh fuck.
I was gonna say heck as well.
Oh heck.
Got him.
You did.
One's been had on live stream, guys.
Don't say I've been
Clip
had
it.
on live stream. People
You've
are going
been
to.
had.
Pre-recorded.
We're going to let this exhaust so we get 8 block.
Very,
Other
very
game is up
North
to-
European.
By the way.
I think I'll get 8 block per exhaustion.
Ouch.
Your pouch.
We're guaranteed to
what?
take 10 this turn.
Oh, I have a question, by the way. It's something me and Chris talked about yesterday. For everyone out there with hairy chests, have you ever shaved your chest? And if so, is it cold? Like as if you would shave your facial hair? And like your face would be cold.
I haven't,
I
but it
guess-
seems like the kind of thing I would do.
I could ask my brother that.
Does he shave his chest? Can you call him like...
I think he has before because he's.
Yeah.
He
I think we
gets a
definitely
lot
want
of hair
sword.
on his chest.
Less
Because
chance to
I've
draw
always wondered,
normality.
because I don't want to shave my chest, and then I would have to be like outside
Good
while
skill.
having a shaved chest. This-
Why don't you
What?
Google it?
Shirtless?
Yeah, but like, it wouldn't be cold in the summer, would it? Maybe if I went outside shirtless right now, my like nipples would come off.
I'd a guess. Wow. I'd a guess it probably would be colder.
Yeah,
Well, it
because,
depends
like,
if
your
you
face
walk
would be,
around
right?
naked.
Yeah.
When I
But-
shave my face
Damn.
after having had beard, like that part of the face is really
Takes so much damage.
sensitive.
No,
cold.
no need for hair. I like having chest hair. It makes me
I
feel like
think
I've grown up in the last
It
21
wouldn't
years.
be as bad as facial hair.
Well, it isn't
But-
as thick, no. Mine at least isn't. I'm sure some men have.
I've pretty
Chest
thick
hair.
chest hair.
That's
Well, it's also
thick
because
ass.
like you're wearing
but woolen-
clothes.
All
My name
your
is
chest
Willem.
hair is like it's crawled into one spot.
Oh, it's gonna look like on the webcam. Hey guys, just gonna quickly look at my chest hair. Give me a sec. I don't know. I think it's spread out a bit. It's
Yeah, but
upsetting.
yours is mostly
We're becoming in
like-
like a banker.
central.
Why do you know my chest hair so well, Kate?
Because I saw you without a shirt, mate.
Why?
Because we lived together for a week.
Oh yeah.
My point is just
It's
that
like, did I send you
your
pictures of my
chest hair is really central.
I'm not gonna show my stream chest hair. That is actually over the top. Alright. Ridiculous. I don't want to talk about how hairy I am. I had so many thoughts that popped into my head that I could discuss, but it's not stream material.
I was just wondering.
More cries.
Both chest hair and Discord, no. If you give me a tier 3 sub, I'll send you a picture of my chest hair.
We're gonna heal for 25, so we're actually gonna be at 55. I'm going to rest. I hate this fight. Depending on when we draw demon form, it could be very dangerous.
Do girls like chest hair? That's a really
Chris, do you like chest hair?
subjective chest hair.
Pretty, what's it called?
Into
Don't
chest
care.
hair.
Neutral about it.
Yeah.
people usually like care a lot.
I don't care.
You meet people who are like, yeah, well, you aren't a
People-
girl, are you? You
Are
prick.
you sure?
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
if
pretty
you
sure.
want to.
Don't say yeah. You don't know that. I mean, you do know that.
I may be a big game, but I won't pay you $25. Well, shit. Yeah, because either you meet a lot of people who are like either they're really into like beard and body hair, or they're
You like your beard and
please,
body
like
hair.
shave all of it.
You see a hairy man, you're like, hell yeah.
I'm all for the hairy man. I dig it. Get the twings out of my
I want to
way.
play Pummel Strike.
I
No,
have-
play Havoc. This exhausts normality.
I have to mute. I'm sorry, team. Please forgive me.
Unforgivable.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe TK's
Yes,
leaving us
TK.
forever. I miss
Well,
TK.
TK's gone.
When's TK coming back,
Aw,
guys? I miss
I'm
him.
back. Hi.
Oh, TK! Hey! Hey, man!
Is this your real TK?
When did you get here?
Yeah, with the
Chat,
capital
TK's here.
T and the capital T.
Can I get a PogChamp in chat for TK showing up?
TK. Yeah, you guys never answered me. Keiko and Chris, what are you two up to?
Oh, what am I?
They're
don't
picking
know.
their noses.
I'm writing a note to my uni.
I was drawing for a while.
Wow.
Now I'm just sitting here. That's why I
I-
started talking a lot more
Yeah, we're
because I was
talking
done
about
drawing.
chest hair.
Because I wasn't.
Chris was
talking
talking
very
about
much
her
'cause
chest
I was
hair.
drawing, and then
I
I
don't have
finished.
any.
And
Chris has an
Unfortunately.
obscene amount of chest hair.
Chris said
I'm a
this
very
yesterday.
hairy
She was
woman.
like, "Imagine having a clean shaven chest," and I was like, "I hope you have a clean shaven chest. Anything else would like scare me."
We don't need Philosopher's Stone. Or do we? We do.
My hair hasn't really started falling out yet. Unused
That's
name.
good.
Well, I'm pretty lucky for that.
Pretty glad about that. Yeah.
Like, despite everything,
We're okay
my-
against elites this floor.
you'd think because like it's all testosterone, right? Like
Mhm.
body hair, beard, a notably lower voice than other men, generally.
What are you talking about?
Anger
So why is my hair not
doesn't
falling out yet?
exhaust.
Not that I mind, but
Are you like waiting for it to
Yeah,
fall
I'm
out?
just
You're
like,
like,
I'm
damn
so
it, I
scared.
still have hair.
Every
Endless
day he
agony
looks
on the
in
silent
mirror.
exhaust.
I think especially when my hair gets a little longer, it's noticeable that I've started getting the what are they called? The start of like male baldness, the two like sides.
Receding.
Yeah,
getting
I've
higher.
got big
Like,
receding
it's not
baldness.
noticeable at all if you just like look at me. But
People
if
keep
I, like,
asking if I've
hold
got my hair
hair
cut. I haven't had my hair cut at all. It's just going back.
When
My
did
fringe
you get
keeps-
your hair cut?
No, my fringe just keeps receding further and further. I'm getting old, Chris. You know,
I think if you
my friends
have a
are no longer
receding
gonna love
hairline,
me.
It's good to keep
This
your
is
hair
small.
shorter.
let's say I'm small. We're gonna take 40 damage. Holy shit.
But the
This
point
fight.
was just I'm waiting for all my hair to fall out my head.
Does it
Are we
excite
dead?
you?
No, it doesn't at all. I'm really happy. No, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm happy with my hair, but you know, it's just nice having it.
Yeah,
I think we're dead.
it's understandable. I quite
Jesus
like having hair
Christ.
also.
What a bad fight. Very unlucky. Alright. Yeah,
This
I
isn't
should
a
not have
body
taken
positivity
Philosopher's Stone.
stream. This is a pro chest hair stream.
Chat, if you like chest hair, send Kate pictures of your body hair. Yeah, we just had, that was an
Unless
awful
you're
fight.
underage, please stay out of my DMs.
Yeah, you have to specify that. I'm not going to crash by looking at I've never looked at my run history. What was that last fight? Yeah, they did 87 damage to us. I think? Why did they do 87 damage? Like, I would have appreciated like a few more shrug-it-offs, but... Maybe we just had too many powers and no draw. We didn't, like, we were too slow. Can't believe we died to those enemies, though. That's alright. I don't know how much we could have played that differently. I haven't done a defect run in a while.
You know what day it is tomorrow?
Is it your birthday?
It's Christmas 13.
It's your birthday today? No, it's
Happy birthday.
fucking Taco Thursday, my boys. Get
Oh.
in.
Oh,
It used to be a tradition in my house. Every
Tacos?
Thursday you'd have tacos.
I thought that was an American thing.
Well, I did it because I fucking love tacos, dude. Alright?
This American.
How much do you like tacos?
Like,
Give us a TK scale.
It's probably my favorite, like, junk food. Like,
Junk
easy,
food?
like, you know, like fast food instead. Maybe it's a better word. Like, it takes 0 time to make. It's, like, there's a lot of salad you can put in a taco. It's just, like, it's just really good. And all the things that fall out of taco, you can just scoop up with your knife and fork. You can have it afterwards.
Just got kunai.
I fucking love tacos, dude. Chat, if you love tacos, like, scream.
I don't know if I've ever eaten a
Let's scream in
taco.
chat.
They're not, man. Oh, I
It's
guess,
past
like, I don't know how
They're not
fun
really a
it is
thing in
as
the
a
UK.
vegetarian either.
But it's not really a thing.
They
in
are
the UK.
like crunchy maize with.
The Indians
They're
call it
around. They are
maize.
around.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
The Indians call it maize, yeah.
The Indians call it maize, TK. Were you aware of this?
Yeah.
Look at TK here.
Why has nobody in
Big
chat
brain
had
game.
tacos? I've never ate a taco. I've never had a taco.
I've had like some, but really long.
I know Spirit really loves tacos as well. You guys can't be my friends anymore, I think. I love tacos too much.
For all you know, Cake, I might have never eaten at all.
I know you
Has
like.
TK
I
ever
actually
eaten?
don't know what you like
No,
because you
but
didn't
did
eat once when you
like-
were here.
No, you
Or
ate
ate.
the what the thing?
Oh,
what
the
they're called?
stroop.
The,
Oh, yeah, I
yeah,
did.
you
Stroopwafel.
did eat them.
Yeah, but I just
Very
told
lucky.
you I ate them.
What about the thing? The
I'm glad
orange,
to hear, Caitlin.
the orange thingamajiggies.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Jaffa cakes?
Quite the elite.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Graybon
it.
forced me
I
to eat
fucking
like one.
despise Jaffa cakes, man.
Yeah, Graybon forced me to eat one. That's,
What are you saying, cake?
Fast food
please
places
do?
are not normal here. Fast food's everywhere in the UK.
You can be
it's
your
just not-
replacement cake. Nobody is as good as
No
me,
one could
Roman.
ever replace Cake, honestly. The amount he insults me every single day. I
Yeah,
don't
no
think anyone
one
could
here
ever
has
also
the
make up
gall
for
to
it.
insult
Yeah,
TK.
by drawing me a nice picture of how I'm a blanket of a human being.
Did he draw you as a blanket? I thought I was the blanket. Am I
Yeah,
no
you
longer
both
get to?
blanket
I don't get to
you
be.
are.
You've taken my
Who's
blanket.
I don't
Who's
get
the
it,
bigger
'cause
blanket?
blankets are really nice.
I drew TK
Yeah,
as
same.
like hiding under a blanket.
Like a little
blanket.
gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, even though I insult a lot, I
Cake
also
feeds
give
off
the most,
emotions.
I give the most genuine compliments.
No, you
and
don't.
Yeah.
You still need. Yeah, I do.
Whenever
You
he
just
gives
say
me a
that so you can
compliment,
get away with
I
bullying
know.
us more.
No, I don't. Oh, my voice just
Oh,
fucked.
oh, no.
You're like, waited a second. You're like, no, I don't.
I don't.
No.
I'm the genuine compliment guy. When I'm done insulting you, I'll get you back up.
Why did I not play the strike?
Have any of you guys seen the pretty new Overwatch skins?
No.
They're pretty.
You're
I
pretty.
saw that Reinhardt got yet another non-legendary
Oh, it's
event skin.
absolutely dreadful, that one. Because it's,
But I need
it's
to
one
get
of
it.
his. It's another one of his older skins, but added like Christmas decorations, and for some reason they've made it like 5 million shades darker than it was. It's like really dark gold. For
What
some
I don't
reason.
get is, why did they not make him Santa? Have you seen his beard and hair?
I know.
Why is he
Like,
not
it
Santa?
just makes sense.
Why is he not? Why does he
Oh,
never
it
get
angers me.
legendary event skins?
Cake is
Maybe
secretly actually
Reinhardt's
nice.
Santa.
Yeah, Cake is secretly the nice one. Chris is like the rudest.
Don't say that. I'm also nice.
Chris always goes on about how
I
much
think
she hates
Janice
having
Susan
hairy
is
chests.
really mean, because
She's had a phase recently of just bullying.
A face of bullying.
why do you think he
never
hangs
stops
around
ticking.
kids? He feeds off emotion.
Wow.
Yeah, I love when people cry. It's just the best feeling in the world, dude.
It makes him smile.
It's actually the fucking worst when someone's crying and you have to be like, do you know how hard it is to... what's it called in English?
You don't like to piece
How
people
hard
back
it is to
together.
laugh when someone's crying in your face, but
No.
you do it anyway because you're a sick bastard.
How hard it is to, like, not encourage. What would you call it when you're cheer?
Cheer
No,
up.
encourage
Cheer
us, man.
someone up when they're crying.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
cheer
it's
someone
actually
up.
so fucking hard when they're like 7, 8 years old. Because you can't just like hold them in your arms and like move around.
Yeah, 'cause
That
people are gonna
won't
think you're
calm them
weird.
down. They're fucking sad. They are like, and you
They're
have
so
to just be
sad.
like, oh, why are you sad? Do you think we could do anything about it? Like, do you want to do something? I know, I understand you're feeling sad, but
I can't do
blah,
anything
blah.
because you're a child and have the emotional range of a puppy.
they're just like, it's really sad seeing them cry because a lot of the time they don't really get it themselves.
They don't
right?
understand why. They're just like, what is this weird emotion? Yikes.
Just slap the child until they cease crying.
Snap
You
the
see, the thing
child!
is-
Like in half! Just like,
There was the guy today
Don't do that.
when we did the group meeting who, like, I couldn't control him. Like, I was the only teacher for the 20 children. And he just, like, he wouldn't sit down. So he ran outside, and in my mind, the thought passed, should I grab him and take him to his chair? But then in my head, I'm like, I don't want to be blamed for using force on a child. by his like parent.
Have you ever just
to
wanted
the
to grab one of the children and just like throw them out of the window?
Because even if what they think I did was right, they probably have to take action against me. Still.
Yeah, they will.
Because the parents pay it isn't a government thing, so they need the parents to be like #1 priority. So in my head I was just like, well shit, guess he's fucking off. So then I snitched him on one of the other adults and he got sent home. Easiest fucking life. So yeah, I learned today that I can't control 20 children on my own yet.
19 though. You could do 19.
Yeah, because I could do 19, because as soon as he fucking ran outside, they were so easy to control.
20's the limit, but 19's fine.
Like, and of course, like, I say this every time I mention it, it's not his fault, like, he obviously has, like, one issue or the other, something that annoys him, or, like, makes him do whatever he does. But he genuinely needs, like, a grown-up on him, like, one-on-one. And when there's 19 other children who aren't
it's really hard
fucking
to do that.
keen on sitting down either, I can't really be that person. Because if I focus on him, you know, as soon as you look away from an 8-year-old, they're fucking bolted, gone. Yeah, so I had a pretty shit day.
I don't want Necronomicon, but the other two are okay. 18 damage? One in 3
did
chance
you
to
end
get
up
that.
liking Ash, by the way?
Ash?
Do you hate Ash?
The Overwatch.
Oh, I think that
I tried her like once and I enjoyed it.
I want this.
She got an update yesterday or whatever the Christmas was. Now her gold weapon applies to Bob as well, so you can get
oh
golden
my god,
Bob.
well that's even better because Bob is the best part
I
of it.
immediately bought the golden weapon for her.
I think I take FTL
I am
to
the
prop
proud
them.
owner of a golden Bob.
I think she's a cool, she's very much the like
She's my favorite
fast-paced sniper,
DPS.
right?
Yeah.
She's hard to play, but everyone wants to play her, so I think that makes it a turn off for a lot of the time because
It's
you
kinda
see like
slowed down
actual
now.
idiots play her.
Yeah. It's slowed down now though. People don't really care as much right now.
Yes, do not
So,
mistreat
I
your
get that.
sons.
Yeah.
Play her literally
Do
every
mice
single
get
game.
really spooked? Like, they get spooked really easily. I thought they were quite, smart
Yeah.
boys.
You have mice and then you run up to the like terrarium and then you slap the side of it and scream and they'll
Don't
fucking
do
like,
that!
die from shock.
Don't do that! It's a horrible thing to say. Those
They aren't
poor
children,
little,
so I don't care.
poor little mice. He's gonna take 8. He needs to take 10 from this. He's not gonna take 10 from this. An awful thing to say, Kate.
Yeah, but they aren't children, so I don't care.
They're like,
What did you
they're
say,
someone's child. He wants to yell at mice in a cage. They're just sitting there like going, meh.
Yeah, I
Squeaking.
said run up
Poor
to the glass
rodents.
pane of their terrarium, hit the side of it and scream at them so
Don't
they all die
do
from
that.
shock.
This guy's a teacher, chat.
You guys
He
wanna
looks,
hear-
he looks after
really
children.
nice, like 2 minutes ago.
This man,
Yeah,
if you live in Denmark, there's a 1 in 58,000 chance he's the one looking after your child.
Yeah,
Are
think
you
about
happy with that, chat? Are you happy with that thought that this maniac is given any responsibility? Old man yells at mice.
Do you guys want to hear a big old smile?
Yeah,
Yeah.
My group project's finished as of today.
Good job.
that's
So
the
you don't
opposite
have
of a yikes to me,
you
TK.
can
That's a
read anymore.
PogChamp.
Such a smile. Oh. Oh.
What group work was it for?
Just
Oh.
awful. It was like,
TK.
hello.
Hi,
Should have played
you want to start
Compile.
playing World of Warcraft?
Not
together?
Compile, the other one, sorry. Also, does he
no.
debuff us?
Shit.
We should have played
I
Course
am
Surge.
not paying for World
Yeah,
of
I
Warcraft.
know.
Saved us a lot of energy there, a lot of
Dude.
damage.
I feel like if it wasn't so expensive, I'd play it so
Probably
much.
same.
I love RPGs so much. It's right up my alley,
Upgraded
but I ain't
hologram.
fucking paying 15 quid a month.
Hologram Cold Snap, Hologram FTL.
Look at what
hologram
chat says.
Zap,
I want
Dual
Cake to be
Cast.
my dad.
That's
He's
it.
the perfect teacher. I'm okay with Cake being a child influencer. I want Cake to yell at my children, throw them in a burlap sack, and become their Krampus.
I love a good Krampus.
And this guy's like, what the fuck are we talking about now?
Feel about how Cake is a
That's alright.
terrible adult.
I'm not a terrible adult. I'm a fucking great. I'm an influencer.
Don't call yourself an influencer. That's what like politicians use to explain their awful actions.
Bad influence on the children.
I influence the students to
Hashtag
not be such
influences.
little shits by yelling at the side of their terrarium.
Oh, I was in play of the game.
I didn't abuse
died.
children. I abused mice. It's very different.
Bloody hell. Oh, we might die here, chat. We might die here. We're gonna add... That's a yikes.
From me.
I like my sex partners like I like my... I'm not gonna read that. Sorry.
Did you not notice?
Oh.
We're dead. We're so dead. This run had no block.
I'll just get banned. Yeah. I am saying that. Could ruin my career.
No chance we live here.
Oh, no. I'm a big nerd, guys. Help.
Oh, you are. What do you need help with?
Please.
Do you want me to teach you to be less of a nerd?
We're
In
dead.
two Overwatch levels,
Look at this
I
luck.
get
Two-
a gold border,
Guaranteed elite fights.
and I feel like a big nerd.
Sucks.
Sorry, I only know how to be a cool nerd.
Do you
Don't-
mean a cool nerd?
Don't brush your teeth, chat.
Why?
Chris will know
Why
about
would you
it.
not brush your teeth?
Chris will
brush your
know.
teeth at least twice.
Go right now and throw your toothbrush away.
Don't do that. Poor
Wash your
toothbrush.
mouth with pool water.
I ate something with some kind of red spice on it, and my toothbrush turned all yellow. I was really sad.
I
What?
replaced my
Wait,
toothbrush
what?
today. No,
Oh,
yesterday.
That's always a nice feeling, having a new toothbrush.
Yeah, I have a few ready, but this one's barely used.
I have a few prepared for next
I
year.
always keep a few toothbrushes. You never know.
I always
What
have a
if you drop
spare
yours
one
in
or
the
two.
fucking toilet or something. Dude, I dropped the nail clip in the toilet the other day.
Did you fish
how
it out with
sad
your
that made
teeth?
me. No, I got it out with my hand, like all the way down the fucking toilet. And in my mind, I was just like, I'm so glad I wasn't taking a piss.
Did you suck off all the toilet water?
Yeah, I had a long straw. Just sucked all of it out of
Do
there.
you it was just very thirsty and you just drink all the liquid in your toilet.
What do you teach your children? I don't
That's
teach them
everything,
shite,
I
man.
think we want all of the leg sweep's good, but I think all that
I'm
attack
an
early
APS
game.
teacher, not an actual teacher.
Yeah, that means he's an alternative.
Oh, is it ASP? What's it called? ASP or APS?
He's an alternatively
ASP.
stupid.
After
Prick.
school something, I think. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember what I
After school program.
After school programs teacher, that's me.
He looks after children after they've already been taught.
Yeah, basically I get them when they're fucking tired and want to go home.
You give them like a chessboard and say, "Hey, here, figure it out." I don't know. How do you play it? I don't know.
Someone asked me to like paint with them, and they weren't one of my children, and I asked them, did you ask your own teacher? And she was like, no.
Do you think it's strange that you refer to other
people?
people's children as your own children?
Well, they're mine. I'm their, like, head
Go on.
mother.
Your pen mother?
No, hen.
He's raising them in the coop.
do you like sit on them
They
so they
smell
get nice
eggs
and
as
warm?
well.
But like sometimes children from other like groups will come in and they're allowed to like they can move around as they want. But they'll ask me to do something with them, and I'll be like, sorry, like I have to prioritize
Yikes.
my own like over them. Like can you go find your own like group
Can you go
teacher?
find your own mother
And
hen?
they're just like, no. The girl today said like, if you don't let me paint, I'm gonna destroy something in like my room. It's like, all right. If you do that, I'm just gonna send you to your own like group. And she was like, shit, you got me there.
They're so pretty now.
I honestly imagine you just being like, do a bitch. That's something I feel like you
Sometimes
do.
the way I speak, sometimes like I have a great deal of like sarcasm in the way I speak. So children don't really get sarcasm.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're sarcastic with like 4-year-olds.
But
They're
it's out
like,
of
can
habit,
we,
right?
can we
That's how I
have,
speak.
can we have a break now, Mr. Cake? Oh, fuck off! Can you have a break?
They
No,
refer to
like,
him as Mr. K.
They'll do something and I'll be like, can you stop doing that? Obviously it's intended as like just stop doing it. But I ask
say,
that
can
as a
you?
question. Yeah, I should, because you shouldn't do that because they say no.
Yeah, don't ask children questions. They'll always try to get out
No,
of
but
it.
that's something I do out of habit because I assume from my tone you would be able to tell.
Children don't understand
Like that
tone.
means, yeah, that's what I mean. But that's out of something I do out of habit. if someone does something I don't like, I've always been like, hey, like, can you fuck off?
In your job interview, when
They're
they were
gonna
like,
be like,
"Hey,
no.
we'll offer you the job tomorrow," were you like, "Oh, I'll offer you the job. I'll offer you the job tomorrow." Look at this bastard here offering me a job. Fuck, am I gonna show up tomorrow? And then you
It's just
show
like
up tomorrow,
speech habits
and they've
I
already
have
got
that
someone else for the
don't
job.
work very well with children.
Probably the screaming and shaking.
But I have other qualities, I swear.
Other than
They
screaming
ran
and shouting
down
at
the hallway
children.
from side to side. And
Look at
one
that.
of the children were like, what the fuck are you up to? It's like, I don't know, man.
Bouncing Flask is so good with the skull.
They say I laugh too much.
They probably think you're too happy for a teacher.
Yeah, they were like, why do you smile and laugh so much? It's just like, I think you're all funny.
Bane is okay, but I don't think we want it.
Didn't
Bane
really
is
get it
useful in
either.
this fight though, but we're not going to proc it that often. But it could be good to get him down quickly. I'll take it for that opportunity. You hate children? Why are you in a Twitch chat? That's right, I'm a cool streamer, I'm down with the kids. I know it's cool to hate all your viewers.
No.
I don't hate my viewers, they're the only people that pay attention to me. And all the people that grade my papers, I guess. And go to the pub with. And
But I
cake.
got 1 more hour every week. They gave me an extra hour of work every week.
Definitely
It's
rest.
gonna be every Thursday. Gonna have a meeting with the other person from my group. I don't know what the meeting's about,
Bad.
but I'm gonna tell them that this child was very mean to me.
Oh, no.
Believe me,
Would you be
Gotta
mean to a
get me.
child if they were mean to you?
I can.
Would
I
you like-
get fired?
Pick them up and shake them and like yell at them.
I get money for taking shit from children.
You take money for shitting on children.
All the way around. They shit on me. I get
I
money
don't
for
need
it.
to know that, Cake. Willen is secretly streaming for 20-something-year-olds. I think the majority of my viewers on a card game stream will probably be older than for Team Fortress 2. I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure
I don't
most
think
of you
anyone
will.
in your audience is older than like 13.
All
Really?
non-13 years old.
No,
people
I have a,
are
I have a,
with
I have a
As
rat,
much-
I have a
Don't
rat parent in my
actually
chat.
As much as I love that joke, there's a surprising amount of people in
Yeah,
chat that are
I
older
don't
than
actually
us.
think that.
Yeah,
I hate it every time. when
you hate
someone
how
like,
like
oh,
half
no
the chat
one's-
is older than you.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
No one can
Do
be
you
older
think
than me.
there's
I am
actually 13-year-olds?
7 million.
Yes, probably.
Wait, you're 27. What's up with that? Get out of here.
Are you actually 20? What are you doing here, man?
What are you doing watching a
We're
video
talking
game
about
stream?
fucking chest hair and like punching children.
Is that any
Really
different?
be here.
I wasn't talking about pinching children.
Oh, it was a clear
Just
undertone, I
neutral.
thought.
How much do I hate myself, Cake?
Very much.
Okay, I'll take Calling Bell. Cake, I hate myself.
I know, man.
Oh no, I don't. No, I got okay. Less so the ninja scroll, but stone and incense burner. 4 curses. Oh. Oh, this deck's very bad. It's very bad.
I even have 2 passages on my hair. What's that? You did say you were going bald. That's how fucking bald I am, yeah. Fucking old man. Grandpa.
TK's the oldest person I know.
Wait, sorry. So,
No, I'm talking to invalid username.
oh, okay.
I can't wait to turn 30 and still sit here every day and be like
Hey chat.
30% sadder.
30%?
You're only going to be
That's pretty
30.
good.
Yeah, that's like a pretty good rate. I'm definitely not. Oh, I'm going to say I'm definitely not 20 times sadder than when I was born, but maybe I am. Maybe when I was born, I was like, hell yeah, I get to watch Toy Story 2 again today.
I think my life is like, you know,
We want to
it
really
started
bad
out
thing,
like on a
above all.
neutral level and then it fucking dropped like shit and then it
you
slowly
think it'll ever
crawled its
go
way
up?
back up. Yeah,
That's good.
pretty good right now.
Yeah.
I have a job, I'm making money.
Money.
I love money. I drink
Loops.
every weekend.
What if you just
Do you drink
gave
on the
me
job?
that money?
So it's my money.
Then it would
Make your
go
own
down
money,
again.
old man.
I am going to. Soon, TM. Gonna make myself some money. I'm gonna
Money.
buy some things, maybe.
I'm gonna make money in like 5 years if I'm lucky.
It's okay, Chris. I'm sure.
Mega man. at the point
I'm
where it just
sure,
fucking drops off to rock bottom
the
right
government
now.
will
Wish
give
me
you
luck.
some money.
I would wish me
Try it,
luck, but
TK.
it doesn't help.
How about I give you a singular money?
Can you give me a loop?
Chris, how many loops would it take for you to no longer want any loops? Give us
It's
like a
impossible.
loop. Give us a loop statistic.
Hang
A
on,
loop
Chris.
statistic.
Infinite amount of loops.
An infinite amount of loops. Fucking hell.
Just constant loops being
Have you always been
delivered
this greedy?
to my house. It's my loops.
Are they your loops?
There you go, Chris.
Did you just...
That's a loop, thanks TK.
No problem.
I snow, woolen, and snoot. What?
Snoot.
Snow, woolen, and snoot. Yep, one of those is correct.
Yeah, you got 1 out of 3. Okay, first off, knife. I'm not snow. Woolen is here.
Woolen's
Sandwich
here.
is not here. And there's 2 other people. We're not 3 people.
No, me and Chris, we're
Can we
actually the same person.
Can we call Daniel Snoot?
Snoot. Do you not like Snoot?
I like it, but it's just so doesn't fit.
Draw a corpse explosion. We're guaranteed to draw it
Oh,
next
that's
turn.
great.
You are both dead next turn.
Fucking snoot.
I love Snoot.
That's the fucking stupidest thing I've heard all day.
It's just someone coming in chat asking who's in Mumble. And you're
Snow,
comparing them
woolen,
to
and
like
snoot.
the children that you work with. Poor man. Your internet just died, rip. It's a good thing. You didn't need to hear what Cake just said.
Cake just pwned you.
Yeah, own on live
Epic.
stream, man. Knife, I'm not snow. Snoot is not here.
I love the words.
I know.
That's what
it's so
doggos have.
good.
They have heckin' cute ones.
You know, I think it's actually a little discriminating that people always think I'm snow.
What, because you're Danish?
You know what?
No.
At least you get recognition for being here.
Yeah, ask someone else. Oh, the
Yeah,
other
I-
default.
Imagine if instead of TK they said, "Is that Woolen's alt?" Have you seen my YouTube like recommended like channels that I recommend? It's just
Yeah.
called My Alts now, and it's got My Alt
Oh.
and then you.
Why
I
am I
only
snow,
doing football
though?
friends.
I've also got Cerny and Daniel on there, although I should probably take Daniel off. He's probably losing subscribers because he's in my feed. People are like, man, I can't wait to subscribe to this great City Skyliners YouTuber, and then they see that Woolen recommends them, and they're like, oh god. Unsubscribe instantly. Your internet died. I've dropped 89 frames. I don't know when. Wow, what an awful hand.
Yeah, you do have pretty awful hands, mate.
Thanks, man.
You have really
Rob.
small hands.
So,
Do we end up doing the hand comparison thing? I forgot.
Yeah, we did.
don't
I
talk
did
to
at
me in my
least.
hands ever again.
Who has the smallest hands?
Cake has a
I
deep
think it's
voice like
because Skate
Snake.
has a deep voice. Yeah, that's what I mean, though. That's discrimination. Just because I have a deep voice, I'm
They
not
like your
snow.
voice. They probably like Snow's voice.
I mean, I take it.
Probably like sit there whenever Snow speaks and goes like,
Cake's voice is actually all put on.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I actually sound like this.
Hello.
Yeah, at Wulan he let it slip a few times. Just
Yeah,
in the day I was
we could.
there, I heard.
Oh, we're dead because I'm an idiot.
This is my.
Ah.
It's really tiring.
Why does
speaking
this
like
man
this.
exist?
Thank you for going with that kick.
Kill it. Quickly.
My voice also varies a lot from
Okay.
day to day.
Yeah, I just so happened to be there on a high pitch day, you know?
Yeah. No, but like the joke aside, like my voice is pretty low today compared to other days.
Probably take.
Yeah,
one of these.
same, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
My real voice.
I can't even put on a deep voice.
Hello, it's me, TK. Yeah, the snake blepped and I died. I should have taken an ancient potion for that fight. It's so RNG. It's one of the only major sources of RNG in the game is the Snecko fight. We got really unlucky. Transform. Let's go this just to get some early easy cards. I don't think we can get an elite.
Sorry for calling you Snoot. What do you mean? Who was Snow then?
Wait, Snow was Snoot. I thought Snoot was Daniel, like Salnute.
Nobody said Snow and Snoot. Like, if I'm Snoot, who the fuck is Snow then? Who did you think Snow was?
It's me, Snow.
Thanks,
It's
Meta.
me,
Hello, I'm Snow.
Thanks, Meta, for the high-end sneeze. For 16 months of sneezing.
No, if I'm...
Early game, I'll take Rampage and try and build into it. This is very good, but so is removing a card. Let's try and make a Rampage deck.
I could just hear Cake angrily typing.
Perfect.
I don't know what is being said in chat because I don't have it open.
No, but... that's like... I'm so confused.
Salnute is Daniel. Daniel's
Yeah,
username
okay,
is
so
Salnute.
the first message was... Where is it?
It's time to quote him.
Yeah, I need it.
Wasn't it like hi, Snow, Woolen, and Snoot? or
Yeah,
something?
oh hi, Snow, Woolen, and Snoot? Question mark. And then he said, Cake, my bad for calling you Snoot. I'm bad with names. But then my question was, who else would be Snow? And where's Chris and TK? Snow is TK, and TK is Chris, and Chris is Woolen. Stop
Hey, it's
embarrassing
you,
me.
Chris.
I'm calling you
Hi,
out.
it's me, Chris. I can't wait to go and sneeze.
Sneeze.
You see, I would understand, because there's been multiple occasions where people have thought I'm Snow for whatever the fuck reason.
Pipe.
But,
Yeah. Thanks, Meta.
but me and
I-
Daniel don't sound very similar, do we?
I think
You're
they
very
just
Irish
think
Yeah.
sounding,
me and
Cake.
Chris are the same person. Like, we were just like...
Or maybe it's
I-
because
me.
each of you are half a person, and you make up
What
one
do you
person.
mean have a person?
Is Chris half a person?
No,
Is it because she's
like-
such a good friend?
Every time me and Chris
How
talk,
does
it's
it make
actually
sense,
just...
Woolen?
I don't know. I
It's
want to
actually
make you feel
just
better.
me doing a second
Thanks.
voice and talking
Oh.
to myself. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
so
TK.
lonely.
TK's the only person in this chat right now.
Yeah, everything here is just I've made this up. This entire thing is just...
It's part of
Hi,
TK's
my friends,
imagination.
this is my stream.
Hi, it's me, TK. What up, friends? How it hanging?
sounds exactly what my head is like.
Tonight,
Oh,
we're going to
it
be playing
hanging.
some Snay the Slayer as Talike.
Sneeze.
I'm going to sneeze
Bless you.
quickly. Achoo.
Achoo.
Imagine if when you sneeze, you just go achoo.
This is TK's stream.
Did I play a block?
Hi,
the
I'm
other time?
TK.
Ew.
Welcome to TK's YouTube channel.
Hey, what up?
Nah, that's,
what up?
that's,
What
that's,
up?
That's been
What
dead
up,
for like
TKers?
a year. at
Yours
least.
is almost as dead as mine.
Yeah. I actually
You're all
currently
European, so you're all
don't
communists.
have video
to me.
editing software on my PC.
Don't need them. Wow, the bullying. Yeah, this is TK's stream. Hey, what up? It's me, TK.
Snoot.
Please subscribe to me, TK.
And
What's
Chris is
TK?
wooden.
We have him next turn.
Am I wooden? Am I
Are you
Pinocchio?
wooden?
I'm Pinocchio.
Wooden
Why
sleeve.
can't I be a real boy?
Even your emote looks like me, TK.
It looks
It's
like
a pretty
me.
fitting question. If you had asked that like back when the Boys Brigade was a thing, Chris, I'd have believed it.
What about the Sneeze Brigade?
Do you want to form the Sneeze Brigade?
I want
Sounds
the
like a
Boys Brigade
group of
back.
angry parents who hate vaccinations.
I miss the Boys Brigade, honestly.
Sneeze. Well, it never went away.
What's
I
up
was
with the
gone.
Boys
It's
Brigade?
just our friend group. It never like
I was
it didn't go
looking
away.
at,
Everyone got real jobs.
Do you want to know what's up? Do you want me,
5 children.
after all this time, to spoil what the joke is?
what was up with the Boys Brigade?
Go
Yeah,
on.
okay. Yeah, so I just like saw it in a YouTube video about a guild in World of Warcraft. They have a Scottish member who as a child was a part of the Boys Brigade, and they basically just make fun of him for being a group, or in a group of pedophiles.
So what
Wait,
you're
what?
saying is all this time the Boys
Wasn't over
Brigade
my
has
joke.
been
Actual Lord Chat, pay attention.
Hey, your joke's a
taking
bit weird.
piss
I don't
out of
like
a
it.
child.
Well, he's not a child anymore, is he? He's nearly 30 years
true.
old.
True, true.
The joke is just that there's nothing up with the Boys Brigade.
I think we need to reform. as
What's up with the
Sneeze
TK
Brigade.
crew?
Oh Christ!
I don't want someone's brand name as my brand. I'm gonna leave the group.
Imagine being in the Yogscast but not being a member of the Yogscast. Like
The
Sims.
Blanket Boys.
You're the Blanket Boys.
I don't want to.
We're there to comfort you and make you warm at night.
The
True,
Blanket
I don't
Boys.
want to be in the Blanket Boys either.
What an absolute.
Why
blanket
haven't
boy.
you changed us in the last 7 weeks, chat? We're upset.
God.
This is now a
No,
bully stream.
have you ever heard of a wanket?
Sorry,
what?
wait.
A what?
Do you want to specify what you
wanker.
mean?
It's a
What is
wank
that?
blanket.
A wank? A
Why
wank?
would you
wank
have
blanket.
that though?
Where did that
A
pop out
wanker.
from, Cake? Where's this? There's something
It's
you
your
need to
new
tell us.
invention.
You didn't do anything weird at my flat when you were here, did you?
I feel like that cough cake was like kind of the exact moment you thought to yourself,
Maybe it's not the best time to say that.
maybe this wasn't a good one. This one
No,
wasn't
This
this
sounds
sounds
funny.
my throat. I'm sticking with this joke.
Okay. You continue that, buddy.
Yeah. A wanket is a wank blanket. You know?
But
I don't
why
need
Have
to
you
know-
never
would
wanked in a blanket?
blanket?
No.
Why though?
We-
That's
why
like
not?
so much effort.
Not even.
Had this conversation
So much
before.
effort. Chris,
Wow,
is that the bad part?
Yeah, because you need to wash it, Willen.
What about you?
Is it implied that these people
do
who
it
are-
in their bed? That's washing.
Chat, you're not.
Right?
You're not doing this in your bed, are you, chat?
We've had this exact conversation before.
And
Have we?
people have intercourse in their bed.
I don't
Intercourse
care
is
that.
different to
Whatever.
wanking, Kate.
Why?
But it's
Do you mean
like-
why?
different about it?
What do you
Other
mean
than
what's
this
different?
fact that there's two people.
What would you rather have in your bed? Kate.
Someone else.
Yeah. Do you?
Well, that doesn't one doesn't shut out the other. I'd also rather have like $1 million over $1,000, but I'd still take $1,000.
So what, you want the people to leave this stuff in your bed?
No, I'll leave it in my bed.
Don't leave it in your bed.
But we had a whole conversation, Cake, and you agreed it was like you didn't agree to a sock or a towel because it was
No,
too
I'm
much
also-
effort
Tissues
to
were
clean
like
up.
okay.
A sock is
But-
disgusting,
But,
TK.
but the blanket's fine. Is that what you're
Socks,
saying?
socks go on your feet.
Yeah.
That's
Or
yes,
hands.
TK. That's true.
I agree that socks are for feet.
You don't
but
have
like,
to finish on the blanket. You just
Finish.
Oh.
I
Just
really
like
hate when
with it
people use the
on
word
it.
finish.
So you're just using.
It's like
the
what someone would
blanket?
write as like a
Just, like,
maths
hiding
teacher
under it.
as like a report.
Isn't that just like?
Well,
a
they
regular
finished
blanket,
today.
Though?
I don't know.
Is it? Yeah. Would you really?
Bloodletting, no.
Wouldn't that just still be a normal blanket?
A wanket is more important now. Chat, you all worry me ever so much. That's nice. We've been offered rupture so much. What is this tune? This is not a Woolen song. Get out of here. There we go. He's ambidextrous for sure. That's a yikes. I think we want True Grit to get crap out of our deck. What are we fighting? Collect? Nah. Do we have any strength scaling at all? We only have Rampage. I don't think we need Viro. Better off with True Grit. Is there another shop coming up? No. Maybe we do want Viro. Rupture Viro? Nah, just Virus works. Wanking's not a crime. We were just seems a
Is
bit.
it a crime? Can't believe y'all.
Well,
get arrested.
y'all, y'all.
Chris, the new American in the chat.
Oh, remember when Chicobo was in the chat?
Oh, Chickaboo is so nice.
He was nice, and then he just disappeared off the face of the earth. What happened to Chicobo? Chat, did you get rid of Chicobo?
You got
I
enough of
blame
your
chat.
blankets.
I hate that word. It's so bad. This sounds like an upset like nursery teacher. I've had enough of you and your kids. Bloody Jurston.
Just
Jurston seems like the kind of guy that would have a wanket.
gosh darn Jurston going out of the cat.
Coming out. It's like a frequent occurrence. Yikes. Oh, okay. Goodbye, uppercut. God, this deck is good. 2 clotheslines is too many.
I'm gonna wear my Christmas jumper
I thought you
tomorrow.
were gonna say you were gonna wear
I'm
your
wearing,
wanket
like-
tomorrow.
No,
I
don't
know,
do that.
I saw your
True Grit,
Christmas
definitely.
jumper. It was really cool.
Thanks.
All of Cake's emotes are awful. You don't ever want to look at them. They
No,
curse your eyes.
I really love.
No, you don't.
TF Pain.
You
I
hate
do.
Cake TF Pain.
It's like probably my most used emote.
Do I have anything that works with Rupture? No. Guess we take Brutality then.
I actually have like 3 Christmas jumpers, honestly.
3 Chris jumpers.
Christmas. Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
Chris.
wear
Pictures
all
of
the
Chris on
time.
them
I
smiling.
have 3 jumpers with Christmas.
I don't smile.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not her smiling, they're just her staring at me blankly. Whenever
This fight's really, really dangerous.
that threw me off. Whenever like when I made a joke to Chris about Chris, she gave me this look as if she was like physically about to kill me,
No, I wasn't.
Chris is a murderous person. You'd think she would be
No.
nice.
and with knives.
Yeah,
I brought
she has a
cookies.
knife, chat. Chris came
But
into the
lots of
kitchen and she
cookies.
held us all at knife point.
I ate all your brownies. I did it actually.
Chris ate all
gave
of the
me
brownies as
snacks,
well.
I ate that
and
too.
it was fine. I no longer thought she was going to kill me. But then I considered, what if they were just poisoned? But then
We're
I
gonna
thought,
die,
nah,
aren't
Chris,
we?
Chris wouldn't do that.
No.
And I ate them all, and now I'm ready to die. But I
We're
haven't
gonna
died
die
yet.
to brutality.
Some very slow poison.
You're gonna
Maybe the
die
stick
at, like,
actually sucks.
80 years old, and then you're like, gosh darn it, poison finally worked.
Ha! I knew Chris would poison. No, you're gonna. It's the ultimate plan. I'm gonna die on the 23rd at 11:59.
We're dead.
So I can never hit 22 and play the song. I see what you've done, Chris.
That's so sad.
We're not dead. That's the worst fight for this, because we have Runic Pyramid. They permanently fill our deck with wounds and we can't get rid of them. That would solve that problem. In the future.
I just missed everything.
I miss you, TK. Where have you gone?
Cute.
I'm right here. I wouldn't miss me if I were you.
Oh.
When is
Yikes.
the feeding
Sorry.
Jaffa case?
When's the
My mom-
feeding
Yeah,
TK? Chat.
Had-
Go on,
My
Chris.
mom was
History.
like, yeah, yeah, and I was like, yeet.
Did your mum yell ya ya yeet at you?
Yes.
No, just the yo-yo,
No.
right?
She just said, yeah, yeah.
That's a
And you-
yikes.
What did I miss? I left like mid.
You missed
wank.
TK saying that he was having a wankit.
I did not say
He
that.
just said that he
You can't
invested
tell me,
£400.
okay, entirety of Chab. Have you ever wanked in a blanket or on a duvet?
What a
But why, like,
duvet.
in a blanket.
Those
More
are
importantly,
expensive.
I just want to mention this. That stream will probably happen sometime next year. Chris.
Sorry, am I not in part of this with me meant
What
to be
is this
feeding
message? Get
TK?
out.
You're gonna be fat.
No, I'm
woman.
feeding you.
What are
We
you
just have
feeding
to-
her?
We need
So
to
want
organize
you
it.
to
but
feed
it's
me.
It's not going to be till next year because, like, yeah, that's unreasonable.
What the
It
fuck are you
can't happen
feeding
yet.
Woolen for?
A Jaffa cake, and I'm chanting
Why?
that kid's name because he gifted me a
Can you
sub.
do it mouth to mouth?
No, I promise. Hand.
Oh, alright, TK, I see how it is.
Nothing
Feed
more
it
than
like
that.
It
grapes,
feels when
you
TK
know?
hates me. We've also got the
It
worst
is.
possible fights for this
You know
enemy.
what I mean?
Well, you pass
Runic
it from mouth
Pyramid,
to
man.
mouth.
Okay, cake.
That's what I'm looking for here. That's what I'm looking to gain from this conversation.
I'm afraid I will not be doing that. Sorry.
Somebody please mouth feed me food.
I can
Also,
burn-
nobody responded on my wanker chat.
I think no one wants to
You
talk about your
Just
disappointed.
wank.
embarrassed.
Hello.
At the end of the day, okay, all that matters is you know they've done it.
They probably have. Someone has, for sure.
Respond
I
or I
haven't,
ban
but-
5 random people. Man is in charge of children.
Accidentally made a mess. I do
Yikes.
not possess the wanket. What about a duvet meta? I'm pretty sure someone has just had a wank in
Do
their
you mean
bed.
like into it, or like just?
No,
oh,
just like
in-
with it covering you or whatever.
Isn't that like everyone?
I don't know.
Not
I
everyone,
don't,
but
I don't
like
wank
some
with anything
people.
covering me. Sit
What if you're
with
cold?
all your
Chat, why am
pride.
my
I
friends
was
so
about to
horny
say that.
today?
What if it's really cold?
Well, you aren't wanking well enough then.
Well enough. Did you have this on your report? At the end
you
of the
should be
day.
You should be sweating. You should be like
Sweating.
having a heat stroke.
I don't know.
I think you might be. Perhaps. Maybe you need to
That's a
take like a
bit
break, like a few days off.
A bit too violent.
Just sweating angry.
Yeah, my
Hello.
skin is peeling. I don't know
Oh
what's
no.
You start a fire just about. That's
That's horrid. That's happened. Do you think anyone's ever in the history of humanity
happening. Healed.
started a fire
With a wank.
Like set their like pubic hair on
No,
fire.
not
Just like
no.
spontaneous combustion.
Well, yeah, but like we're talking about like from the friction from going so fast.
No,
You know,
you cannot.
it's not. Yeah.
You could heat up your skin, but you couldn't like ignite it.
Well,
You can do it with your hands, right? If you do the.
Don't
your
make
hands
that
heat up.
noise.
It's your hands like, against each other.
Could you potentially like singe hairs?
Goodbye.
Like
I don't
with the
know.
heat?
I don't know how much friction or heat you'd need to like.
Yeah, it would obviously have to be a lot, but would it be possible?
But you could. Well, I think.
Can we scientifically test this? Can we have
it's
some
like-
cameras on
it's
some
basically-
guy?
Wouldn't it be the same thing with you can't just like physically you could bite your finger off, but your brain stops you from doing it? Like, would you be able to create that pain on yourself and just sit there and be like, yeah?
See, I'm trying to think. Like, would it be? It must be hot enough where it would hurt. Because like I think with hair, it wouldn't. Your brain wouldn't stop you, but in the same way, you're probably causing yourself pain anyway with the heat anyway. So like, I think your
So
brain
what
would
hair?
probably. Pubic hair.
Oh.
Speaking of pubic hair, how was your day today, Chris?
Oh, thanks for asking, William. I
alright.
I need to know
it's
how
pretty good.
these
Yeah,
two things
I
relate.
need to continue this conversation. Like,
Also,
stop.
yeah, me and Cake need to.
yeah, we're having a
we
very
need to talk
scientific-
about this.
It's like a scientific debate.
Just like, would you just like, how would you do it? Would you hold like a singular pubic hair between your hands?
What? I don't. I like zoned out for like 2 seconds. I have no idea what this is.
I mean,
Or
I
would
guess,
you like,
yeah, it-
would you rub it against like the flint, like try to create fire? I don't understand.
what? It's, someone just came in his room.
Yeah,
Wow, I can't wait to watch Woolen's stream today. I've missed it.
Um,
Haven't watched it in so long. What's he talking
yeah,
about?
I mean, I'm just thinking like, even not like a full-blown fire, just like singeing it.
what is the? Like,
Imagine
I have to
singeing
Google
your dick.
singe.
Singeing is like lightly setting on fire.
Yeah,
So
like
I like it, like
you know,
We're drawing
you know when you
Rampage
burn
every turn.
something, but it doesn't like properly set alight.
when it has like a spark there.
Yeah.
Wait,
something
do we
like
have
that.
infinite rampage? Holy shit. Well, not
Chad
infinite,
is
but, like,
talking about engineer, and we're talking about igniting pubic hair.
same shit.
Split stream. I opened Pain for some reason. I don't remember
My,
why. Oh, I
Wow, what a lucky
My-
little combo.
My cousin once burnt his nipple.
Definitely take 2 Fiend
Is
Fires.
what
purpose.
nipple?
Yeah.
Exhaust 2 decks,
Oh,
only
I
have...
know that happens. Like
maybe we don't know.
to soccer
I'm
players.
gonna take it though.
Yeah, how he done it was he just put a, a spoon in boiling water and then put it on
What an
his
idiot.
because he's a fucking idiot. Yeah.
No, but I know it happens.
Sorry,
to
what TK?
People who do sports.
Someone burnt
Yeah,
their
yeah,
dick
exactly.
off.
No, my cousin
Burnt his dick off.
burnt his nipple. Not off either.
Was he like twisting it?
No, he just put a spoon in boiling water and then put said spoon on his nipple and
Why?
himself.
Why would you do that?
because he's an absolute idiot.
But like, you know the
This is
shirts
years
that
ago.
people who do sports wear underneath
yeah,
their
that gets them.
jerseys when it's cold. They're like.
Where's
supposed
Chris?
to
Why isn't she going
scrape on the
no?
skin.
What?
You normally go no at this
Oh
time.
wait. What?
Oh, woo.
What?
But they would scrape on your skin.
I
I,
think
know
Chris
someone
is
who
just sort
played.
of turned off.
They played higher division soccer.
There we
And
go.
he
you go.
said he got burnt on his nipples when they were trained in the cold outside.
It's common in basketball players as well, I think. Because of the material it's made of. I forget what it's called. Is it nylon? I don't remember.
I fucking hate nylon.
Latex.
What's up with latex?
Ooh.
What's up with the latex brigade?
Dude, I was trying to make what's up with the wank brigade.
I don't know about that. Sounds like a university club.
I'd go to it.
Put that on your
Would you go?
Put that on your LinkedIn. What
The
do you?
wank
What
brigade.
were you in at university?
The wank.
The
What
wank.
is a
You were just
word
at the
for
wank.
brigade with W? A group synonyms.
The we just add like we at the end, like us.
Wank crowd. The wank company. The wank faction.
It's like a really shitty
The wank.
porn site made by
What's the
like
wank?
Christian parents.
The wank batch.
Patch.
The wank troop.
It's like a corner
Wank
in someone's
formation.
room.
The wank gathering.
Stop.
The wank syndicate.
The syndicate. Wow.
I love the
Wank
Syndicate
Syndicate.
project. Who was the Syndicate project?
They were wankers.
I think it's a guy. I think it's like an
Wank.
individual. You just want to say wank at this point, don't you?
Wank.
Don't you hee hee, Chris?
Hee
Hee hee.
You can't
Ooh.
stop me from heeing.
Ah,
Chris.
it's true.
Hoo hoo.
Hey.
Oh, that's right. You thought I was done with the hee hee. Now there's the hoo hoo.
Who's sourdough bread?
Said my thought exactly.
Trying to make the wank brigade.
Do you
I
wanna
don't
make
like
it-
the idea of the wank brigade, if I'm honest, Cake.
So what's up with the wank blankets?
What's up with the blanket bros? It's like the Mario Bros, but more terrifying. Free draw for this. Please draw one of our fiend fires. That's a fiend fire. Yeah, unseason goal.
Chat, how often do you wank?
Bob, do something.
What if Bob doesn't
I'm just
wanna
gonna say
do anything?
nothing.
He's already doing stuff. He's going crazy. He's fragging out.
We're dead.
Bragger boys, we in it.
This
But if
doesn't
Bob
kill.
didn't want to do
But
something,
just swap
I
the pictures
would
of
respect
people with
that.
blankets. 1 to 2 times a day. 2 times a day. Every day of the week.
I guess that is finned.
I think my
Seems like a bit of a wanker.
every other weekend on Sunday.
Yeah,
It's a fucking break and a half.
Particularly on Sunday.
that's alright. Every other weekend. Once every 2 weeks. Thanks, Willen.
How do you go?
Thanks for all the resubs, Finned. Just want to keep everyone down to earth, you know?
Every other weekend on Sunday. So
He's
every
lying.
like
Or
every
she.
Like a
I don't know.
schedule.
13th day.
Seems like more of a she thing.
Oh, I think you hardly underestimate females, man. Females, women. I don't like the
I don't
word
know.
females.
If someone told
Females.
you they only wank once
Female.
every 2 weeks, what would you assume they are?
An idiot.
Like a fool. You tell them off. If they're one of your kids, would you say no? It's unhealthy.
Needs a wank.
Once every 2 minutes, alright?
I don't know the health advantages of
I
masturbation
believe
as a
it,
female,
in men it might lower
Yeah,
the
men it's
chance
prostate,
of
uh,
prostate
cancer.
cancer. Yeah.
but I don't know what it does for women, if it does anything.
Tell us, Chris, as our
I
native
think
doctor.
it's like good, but I don't know.
I think
Gonna
it's
Google
good, but I don't know.
advantages
I
of
think it's, like,
masturbating
general.
for women.
I think it's not a bad
For
thing.
like your general
Health, mental
state.
health.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mental health.
Go over wank
I
chat
don't
and
know
come
the
back to the
specifics.
stream.
That's
This
already
is what
fine.
kind of stream we're running now, apparently.
Mute when you're doing it, chat.
Mute when you're doing it.
Yeah, make sort
Mm-hmm.
of mute. That's essential.
Oh, you have a sexually active
It
partner.
makes you happier. You
So-
become more comfortable.
Oh.
What?
We forgot that people
It
have
helps you
healthy,
sleep.
active
Yes, that's
relationships in
true.
this chat. If you have a girl or boyfriend, it
People
probably is a
don't
bit
have
easier.
relationships in this chat.
I forgot that
They're
that was a
lying
thing,
to me.
TK. I actually was just like
What
once
is a
every 2 weeks.
relationship?
I think it's that thing that they have on Twitter when they post like pictures of them and like their boyfriend, and they're like, "Wow,
Oh, I
hanging
see.
out at the New York mountains today
The New York Mountain.
with the buff." They always hang out with the BF, aren't they? Cake, when are you
So-
gonna leave me because you get a girlfriend?
Do you think I'd ever get in a healthy relationship?
When I say
Do you
healthy-
think
I
am?
believe in you, Kate.
I don't believe in it.
Well,
Hey, chat,
back to
if
the
you know-
positivity stream chat.
You know any female gamers out there? Hit me up. Also, they have to be at least 18.
Yeah, you should specify that.
Is it?
I don't like how you're having to
They've
specify
also
that.
got to like RPGs particularly.
They need to be able to play RPG.
You got
games.
any 18 to 35-year-old
35.
Danish waifus?
Ugh.
Old person.
35?
Dude, I'm 20.
Do they have
15
to-
years old.
Can you
Hack
afford
could
to be
just
picky,
ask-
Cake?
Hacker just asked, do they have to be into war as well?
They have to be-
Oh, that like small, it's a really small group of people.
I prefer they wouldn't be into
We
war.
have egg. Cake, do you like egg?
I love egg. And bean.
Bean. What about leaf?
I like leaf.
Cake, do you like the kunai?
Kunai with
The
chain.
carnivores?
Kunai with chain. No, it's called just kunai. Slay the Spire has a kunai. You're gonna go now. The streamer's bullied you
I'm
and you feel
18,
sad.
I don't do sex, can I still apply? Are you a female?
I just saw that as well.
Cake, don't try to date my chat.
No, don't fuck off. Don't have to do. Small, are you a female?
They have rats as
Girl?
well, so
Girl
that's
gamer.
pretty
Small
cool.
is a rat mother, she said. Own
A
words.
rat mother.
I'm assuming that means a woman, but I don't know. Could be a rat
I
father.
don't know what a
who
rat mother means, but
bore the
sure.
children.
Yes, yes, alright, you're in.
Don't say you're in!
You're in.
Which way is this going? Has he got his innies and outies back to front?
I really don't like it when you
That's
say
Chris.
innies and outies.
So, Cake, how does it feel to have a girlfriend?
Pretty good.
Congrats, Cake.
Yeah.
I believed in you all
She's a
along.
rat mother, so you know.
Your father.
How would you feel if
Does that- yeah, does
you
that
told
make me
your
a rat
mother
father?
that you're a rat father?
Shit,
Yikes.
I've gone and done it, haven't I?
Yep.
That was easy.
Oh. Who would have thought?
Well.
You just have to ask.
You do
I'm
just
honestly
have
sitting
to
here
ask.
waiting, just looking at chat to see what this person's next message is going to be.
People are like, by the way,
Was asking if they could apply, and you're just like, yeah, you got the job. There you go.
they just
Enjoy.
assume that it's going to be on like a list. You can be my rat daddy.
Oh,
Aw.
Christ.
Cake's
Thanks.
always wanted to be a rat daddy. He always goes on about being a daddy. I don't understand why. This is more.
That's great, Cake.
I've
I'm
done
happy
it.
for you, Cake.
Who would have thought?
You're finally a mother.
Mother of rats.
It's a bit like Game of Thrones, but slightly less exciting.
The animals aren't as big. They can't fly either.
Well, you think they can't.
Maybe they can.
Yeah, who knows what they hide from us?
It's like a children's
Sneaky
book.
rats.
It's like on the back of a children's book. Who knows what they hide from us? A tale of rats. What mysteries are there to solve? This stream has taken many turns. Yeah, it's gone pretty far from me explaining individually every single task I'm doing in Slay the Spire to Cake
It's like chess and
becoming a
Cake.
rat father to the Wankit.
Yeah, how do you feel about your...
We have a nice range on the street.
Yeah, we go everywhere. A bit like the New York mountains.
I do not mind. Good. I think to be in a healthy relationship with me, you need to not mind. That's number one.
Oh. You used to not mind the weird Uncle Woolen. He'll just always be there.
The weird
He's sitting in
uncle.
like an armchair in the back and has like wheels on it so he can push it around to never stand up.
Looking at Toho on his phone.
This stream is a roller coaster. This is what happens when Woolen has me. I'm so grateful.
When I have you, you're like my child.
Do you
I've
remember
given
when we used
birth.
to do like a lot of streams every week?
Yeah, I still do that.
I
You
don't
left to
know
play
what
Divinity,
I'm doing
Overwatch, and
anymore.
TF2 Jumping.
Together.
Anytime I ask,
When's the
say no.
PUBG woman in case
Never.
coming back?
I'm never playing PUBG ever
I'm never
again.
playing another like battle royale in my life.
Except for the other day.
What about Fortnite, Cake?
I wasn't even.
Cake
I've
loves
never played
Fortnite. It's his
Fortnite.
favourite game in the world. Yeah, it's variety topics for a variety streamer. You thought this was going to be an in-depth Slay the Spire review, but actually,
No, it isn't. No.
Yeah, it
No.
really changed.
it's a very
Wouldn't you wanna play
grandmother
some games
voice.
together.
Yeah, I'm playing Slay the
that
Spire with
way.
you right now.
Not on like some other day.
You're like a disappointed grandmother, Chris.
I am disappointed, but not a grandmother.
You want to play Chicken Horse at some point again? We literally have 4 people right here that
Yeah, we could.
play the
Great
game, right?
game.
I thought the CSGO Battle Royale mode was okay, but I'm never playing it ever again.
I love being the ultimate raccoon.
I'm the raccoon and I'm the
I
best at
like-
the game.
I
like-
know, we've argued this
Have I
before.
like ever won a game? I don't think so. Have
And
I?
the thing is, Cake, I think we came to the agreement that you're more alpha than me, so
I
I have to
took
sort
an
of
upgrade
stand
to
down. I just have to stand down.
I just flex on you a little and you
Yeah.
quiver.
Oh, you quiver. This is Cake's Tinder profile.
I flex, you quiver.
That's
At
a
me.
yikes. At me. Don't at me, chat. Chicken Horse is good. We can play some Ultimate Chicken Horse at some point.
I'd be up for it.
I'd say it's a very good video
I
game.
would like to play.
I'd say it's... What would you like to play as? I'm playing as. Oh,
like the
they're all
Dynasty
upgraded!
Ultimate
I
Raccoon,
didn't
but
even think about it.
Cake said
Toxic
no.
egg, they're all upgraded. Cake hates chickens and horses.
I've been thinking about something.
It's about how much you love me.
Is it the way?
TK called me Alpha.
You're not
Oh, no.
Alpha.
You know, Cake isn't a very good name, is it?
You're gonna change your name to Alpha.
No,
we
I
say-
need a new name.
Can we say Kaku-chan?
Kaku. Kaku.
Kaku-chan. Oh, we can't upgrade. I'm an idiot.
How tall are you, Noi? I'm not saying taller people don't exist, but I'm not,
They don't
I'm not a short
exist!
person.
They don't exist! How tall are you? Are you one of those mythical, non-existent people?
No, I'm not tall, but I'm not short. Like,
Cake is 4,000 foot tall. You think I'm lying,
182
but he is actually...
centimeters.
He was in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the tallest
For
man on
being
planet
alpha,
Earth.
for flexing on people.
The thing is though, his body is tiny. All of that size is in his enormous brain. Just
My head,
enormous.
fucking, I'm gonna hit you with my classical
If he
kiss.
falls over, he destroys buildings with the size of his concrete brain. He's been known to
Is it
topple
not called the
skyscrapers.
Glasgow kiss? When you headbutt someone.
The what?
I don't know, I'm
A
not
Glasgow
Scottish.
Kiss. Oi, mate.
Why do you know so many things about my culture that I don't? It was like, oi,
I
you know
really
about
like
the
English
fiddly
people.
tiddlywinks? It's like, no, I've never heard of it.
I
You're like,
remember.
oh, it's a British thing, isn't it?
I remember when Cake was telling me about how he likes British people. When we worked for that team, you're like
Like
messaging me
everything
so
about British
excited
people.
when they
Yeah.
like said anything.
Is that the
you're
only
like,
reason you're
"Do
friends
that."
with me?
He
I have
said,
a
like,
funny
I knew
British
lad,
voice.
And he was like, dopey cunt. Dopey cunt is so good. Calling people like a tool, a spanner.
It's just
An
mean.
absolute blanket of
Loves
a
it.
boy. A dafty.
Don't
Like,
call me a dafty.
what's up with these British, like, words? I just love it.
Literally anything in Britain could be made an insult.
Yeah,
It's
if
just
you say
how we work.
absolute.
You
like,
bloody
absolute
battery.
Tractor.
You complete tracks.
You,
Cake, alpha male.
You just
you
have
Father
to
of
add,
a-
like,
you just
what's
have
up?
to add like the utter or the absolute or something like
The
that.
complete.
And that's what makes that's what makes it the insult.
The total.
You absolute plant pot.
Oh, don't call him a
yeah.
plant pot, it's rude.
I don't know why that's a some like feature with English language.
I don't need two
I
of
think
those.
it's the Brits
This
that
deck's
have done
stupid,
it,
I'll take
dude.
two of them.
When you hear the word absolute, you're just like, oh shit.
Oh shit,
And
shit's about to
insults
hit. It's on
Oh,
the
no.
way.
He's got me here.
It's
isn't
like
he?
3 piercing whales. What the hell? Look at that.
Cake,
Look at that. Look at
alpha
that
male,
ad.
Father of rats, devourer of children.
Shit. I'm a tyrant.
I think Cake is probably the most alpha of this entire group.
No,
It
he's
doesn't
not.
say very much.
Good evening, William. Hello.
Yeah,
It's
like,
because, like,
Wow.
compared to this group, I'm alpha, but, like, in
If you
reality,
were
I'm
to,
like
Pig
the
pretends
most
to be
normal
alpha.
human.
Pig's-
I walk outside and I blend in with everyone else because I'm so normal.
He's not alpha at all.
I feel
Cake
like
actually
if you were
just,
to,
he just complains the most.
if
Complain.
you were to
I
like
never complain.
scale it, it would be like
Start of the
you,
stream, you came in and,
and then
said,
like
oh,
7 million layers down would be like everyone else.
wow, nice to see how well you think of all your friends, TK.
I don't even try to claim you're an alpha human being. Will
Oh, I'm not alpha at all, have you met me?
yeah, there's nothing that you could say that would
Don't,
like
don't,
make me
don't
think
talk to me,
otherwise.
TK, I'm shy.
Same.
I think calling Woolen and TK specifically a blanket is really fitting.
Don't call me a
That's
blanket.
approximately what your spine is made of.
It's another good children's novel. The Man
Please
with the
do not,
Blanket
like-
Spine.
Wear my spine to keep yourself.
I don't want to
warm.
be worn. I know some people are into that, but I just can't get behind it.
You want your spine to be a wanket instead.
No, I don't.
I don't like the
You
idea
want-
of...
Oh, right.
I'll take blanket.
I don't
that's
like...
okay.
Cake, can I be honest? I don't like Wankit meta. Can we go off
Wanket
of it?
meta.
Yeah.
This is
It's not a very
so
good.
long.
It's a good speedrun meta, but it's also like high in the messy percent.
Messi's a footballer, right?
Not that kind of messy.
Oh, I see. Thought I'd get
Oh,
down with
Messi
my
wank.
my chat who are
A
really into
slobby slab.
football.
No, don't call it that.
A wham bam thank you man.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's a yikes from me, Cake. That's a yikes from
Blow
me.
your loading. Hit the road.
Okay. I like a doorbell ditch. My hair's fallen down again. Oof.
Ouch.
My pouch.
Okay.
My bones.
Out of the entire friend group, who's the second most alpha?
Chris. Chris bullies people heartlessly
Daniel,
without even thinking
obviously,
about
yeah.
it.
to
Oh
say,
yeah,
right?
it's Daniel. Yeah.
Daniel's not alpha. Have you met him?
No, but
He
like,
shows up
who
and he's like,
else?
hoo sourdough bread. What's up with that?
Well, who are the other people? Like Grey Bomb.
Who's the other people in our
Ash.
friends list? Nice to know that you
Who,
get
like,
along
who
with
else
us so
comes
well.
around? Ash, Grey Bomb, Daniel are the other three that
Spirit.
would come
Daniel
around a
is
lot.
definitely
Spirit,
more than-
Tamu.
Oh, Tomo's
Tom isn't
the
around that
most
much,
alpha
but-
person I know. He's always like, oh, Woolen. Like that. Hi, Tomo.
Yeah, he does sound like that. I
Okay,
don't know.
just break it
does
to me.
sound like
How low am I on the scale?
I don't know. I don't
I don't know.
How blanket
I haven't
actually am I
ranked
compared to
everyone,
Woolen? That's all I want to
in
know.
the
Do you
low
want
end.
to do you want to make like a list, just like the height list?
Yeah.
Just like there's someone like Grey Bomb as well who never ever has made a human decision.
I've never made a
on his own,
human decision.
Same.
like in a group. When you ask him, like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you feel like? It's like, oh, I don't really care.
Well, it's because I'm
like,
happy
oh,
to
right.
play something specifically, but then whenever I choose something myself, people are like, oh, I don't want to play that.
All
So,
I
hey
wanna
guys,
know, Kick, is
do you
just,
guys want to play
who's
Wank
the
It Simulator
bigger
today?
Oh, I don't want to play that.
Oh,
Oh, what do you say?
first
Sid?
thing you said, all
I
streams,
just want to
Chris.
know is who is the biggest blanket out of me and Woolen?
Who's the
Absolute-
comfiest
the
blanket?
absolute biggest blanket. Well,
If you had to cuddle one of us, Kate, because you were cold at night, which one would it be? Out of me and
not
TK,
really.
who'd you cuddle more? Out of your two male friends?
I don't really like blankets.
No, but like,
Wow, that's a first
Just
back.
taking
that's all right. Unwanted
Actually,
by my
that's a
friend.
lie. I have a blanket
Is it because
right
you're?
here
Is it because
for
you're
4
married
months.
as a rat father?
Yeah, I'm married now to Small. I'm the rat
Why
father.
did I not come to the wedding?
He
Oh,
wouldn't
we
invite.
did it,
He wouldn't invite a wet
it was a
blanket to his
shotgun
wedding. What? What the hell's a shotgun wedding?
I
Is
don't know.
that on the spot or is that like
Isn't that
violent?
Like where you're like, yeah.
Forced? Isn't it a forced wedding?
I think it might be.
No, I don't
Because
think
I did
so. It's
just
just
say
like
like
that
you're
really
in.
quick
I just
one.
like
You're in. It's like he's forgotten the way nature works.
an arranged marriage to avoid embarrassment due to
Is it?
premarital sex, possibly
Oh.
leading to an unintended pregnancy. What else does it say? Oh,
That explains how he's the rat father.
shit.
How do you think rats are born, TK?
When a mother rat and a father rat love each other very much,
Do they have that capacity?
they cuddle up
They probably
under
do.
the
Don't they?
wanket.
I mean, the thing
Under
is,
the
not
wanket.
necessarily.
More like
They
film
make
ideas.
Sweet little baby rats.
Under the Wanket. And a tale of fatherhood by Cake. Known as a modern epic.
Yeah, it's
Okay, this is a
considered
modern
one of
epic.
the greatest works of.
The greatest of rat-related
2018.
works. In the enormous field of rat works.
Yeah, but I think the biggest blanket of the two of you is.
Go on.
I don't know.
Who are you
I
willing
feel
to
like you're
insult
both, like,
more?
You're both equally blanket, because you never talk back. Both of you just take it, and you never like have an opinion.
Oh, we never have an opinion. I'll have you know I'm a
Not
Twitch
one that
streamer.
matters.
Oh.
I had an opinion once.
Did you?
Whenever you have an opinion, it's
That's
not like
pretty.
something grounded.
TK, I'm not
You-
sure how to feel about that. See, the joke is I don't have an opinion. That
You
was-
guys always
Yeah, yeah.
like, if you have an opinion, it's something like, oh, I like this kind of video game. It's never like, oh, well, fuck, like this group of people.
I don't
Not
hate
like real
people.
opinions.
The only people I
No,
hate
but
are
it was just an
gamers.
example. It was like, you only have opinions that could offend absolutely no one.
I think we've accidentally made a really good deck. We play all our intangibles, and by the time all the intangibles run
All
out,
your
Kunai's given
tangerines.
us. We play all our tangerines, and
Oh,
by
fuck,
the
my
time all the
mobile cover
tangerines
just
run out,
broke. Even more.
we've got a ton of decks. I don't think we need to add that. I'm gonna add it though.
That's a lot of babies.
Chris, if you
What?
could add a single tangerine to your set
Yeah,
of
rats can have up
oranges.
to 2,000 babies a year.
That's
If
a
left
lot of
unshed. Fuck, I
babies.
don't want that many babies.
You're gonna be a father
Well,
of 2,000.
Kate, you're gonna have to live with it.
I don't want 2,000
What if they grow up
children.
and be Fortnite gamers?
But
I'm
it's
tired,
okay
of, I'm
because
tired
like
of 20. I don't need 2,000.
rats don't like mother and father much.
They
you
leave
know?
them.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
They're
That's
just
why
like
there's
on
rats
the sea,
everywhere. They just kind of get left alone.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
That sounds much
Cake
better
cake
now.
on children being left alone by their parents. Yeah, cool. You can get down with that.
That's not very epic, I would say.
Chris, that's quite an opinion you have there. I'm not really sure how to reply.
Unfortunate one.
Unfortunate. Again with the like angry school teacher. Unfortunate you could not be useful at this time.
I'm disappointed in you, son.
Don't call me your son, it's strange. I can't get down with that, I'm afraid.
I called you Knuff. I meant to call you Knife. But you ended up as...
Don't call me any gnome-related things. You can sell rat babies for £3 a pop. Don't ever say
called them a
pop.
pop.
That's horrid.
Don't talk about our children like that.
They're also very cheap, yeah. Like, animals are not worth much.
Your newfound wife is planning to
Selling
sell
my
your
children
children.
via pub.
Please don't speak like a
I would be
lemonade
rich.
stand.
I would buy
Chris,
a
if you could sell your children, Chris, how much would you sell them for? To bring the stream round full.
Our son
What would be in the
is
minimum
sell my
price?
children.
If you gave birth
I don't
to
know.
7 rat children.
No babies will be sad. I don't know if it's all just male rat. What's the chance of that in a group of 2,000 rats?
What's the
Did
chance?
you kill all the female rats?
Oh, don't say that.
Cake, they ate my crops in Farmville. What the fuck? Cack. Hi.
You're playing
Hello.
Farmville?
You are gay.
Oh shit.
That's not entirely true, but...
That's
you
not
know.
entirely true. Piercing well here, holy shit. The best card in the game, I swear.
Did you go down to Ascensions?
I'm playing a different character.
Oh, nerd.
I accidentally have made an insane deck where I'm never ever taking damage. It's actually stupid.
Warlean and Cack.
I didn't think this deck was going to be good. I pulled it out my arse. I just added random cards that looked good,
Wooly.
and it works. I'm Woolen. Woolen and Cack.
Warlean.
Do I want either? No, I don't.
Chris, why do we
Snoop's
never
not
get
here today.
mentioned?
Leave a message after the tone.
I don't know why we're always starting with Apparition. It's so good.
It's not. You guys don't talk enough to like be noticed.
Hi
Hello?
guys, please.
I
Hello.
Hello, it's me,
I'm
Christopher.
talking right here. This is a lot of words for
It's
me. I've never talked so much, but please notice me in chat. Please say hi, TK. Wow.
Chat, if you like
That's
TK,
great.
make sure
I
to
would
post
really
wool or
love
woo.
If someone
Chad,
wants
if you
to say
like
hello,
TK, please say hey Cake.
The ego on this man.
Chad,
Did we need
don't
to
give
add
him any
that word?
attention, it's my attention.
No one's gonna say hi. Okay?
Chat, people have stopped paying attention
Because
to
no
Kate.
one likes me.
Yeah, we're off the wanket conversation. We're beyond that now. We're full adults.
Oh god, you're like an hour
Are
behind.
we
me.
full adults?
Hi TK. Look, we have one person posting wool or
Pardon?
woo.
I hope you don't get banned for doing that. I wouldn't be surprised if Cake was to ban you for that. Yep, there it is.
They're gone
Oh, it's
forever.
This is better now. Wow, you deleted Drama Pigeon's all of his messages. Even though Twitch recently added the ability to individually delete messages, you still deleted his entire chat
Oh,
history.
can you?
Yep.
How'd you do that now?
There is a trash
How?
can icon now.
Where's the trash
Where?
can icon?
I don't know.
I'm looking for the
They
trash can.
they tweeted
Yeah.
it.
It's
What's
probably
the
not
fuck's
out
the
yet.
trash can?
Look at my
I don't
face.
see the trash can.
Google. It's
You're
definitely a
fucking
thing.
Trash can idiot.
What?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
This is unnecessary.
Where?
Actually, TK sees it. So now
do
you
you
have
have
no
mod
reason to delete
icons on?
everyone's messages.
We'll have what on?
Mod icons
I
on
don't.
chat. Yeah,
What is
they were
when
there.
you do that?
Your settings, so the
Oh, I
gear
can
on the
ban
chat.
everyone.
Modification icons, there you go.
And
Oh, there's a trash can, yeah.
I see. I'm gonna.
I think
turn it up
it's
'cause I'm gonna
mod as in
accidentally-
moderation, not modification.
Well,
He
no
said
shit,
moderation.
idiot.
Oh!
I am the trash can icon. It says message. Delete that awoo.
Don't delete that. Ooh.
I deleted the
gone
awoo.
now.
I can click to show it.
Oh, I can see it as well.
It says woo.
Oh,
I really like the word woo. Can I get around to that? Woo. Oh.
This fills up my chat. Like
I don't want to
crazy,
talk
though.
about what's filling you up, Kate. Some
Gonna
things are.
fill you up.
I think it like fits
Don't
in
be
the
the-
theme of today's.
Dude, I'm
not-
gonna fucking go
Topics.
balls deep down your throat.
No, that's just sexual
It's a bit
harassment.
graphic.
what was there?
That's like Junji Itoing this chat, bringing a bit of horror in. How is this deck so good? What the fuck?
Do not fill up my rat daddy.
I
Ooh,
Yeah, I
Sorry, I'm
slayed a
squeaking.
tentacle
Squeak!
monster.
Stop squeak!
I heard him squeaking. Did you hear him?
squeak squeak.
Stop squeak!
Squeak, squeak. It's like a
No
rat
squeaks.
that goes squeak, squeak.
Eat yeet.
Would you ever eat a rat? Cake.
No,
Would not eat a rat.
I can
Eat?
now. They might be my child.
That's
you say
why I was
eat?
interested. No, no, yeet.
Oh, okay. That's still.
Would you ever eat a rat?
I heard eat, and I was like, no.
No, if
You
you're
sure,
fucking
Chris
scuffed.
is a hungry bastard.
No, not even for like a
I
little
only
snack.
eat loops. You know?
When Chris
Yeah,
thinks
Said
about
I got bullied
loops,
for calling the
You've
guy
gotta
that
make
sounds
sure
like
you-
snow.
do you want to play
I'm
3
out.
cards?
I'm cake. Do you understand?
Hi, Snoot.
Look at this card, chat. You see he's doing 12 times... Cake, what's 12 times 3, yeah? 24 plus 12, yeah?
Chris,
Yeah, 36? Now it's
Hey.
1
Always
times
remember
3.
I'm
to
the
have
one.
large, medium, and small loops for a balanced diet.
I will have all the loops.
Good.
Look at Cake abusing his mod roll by posting a woo despite the fact he told them not to post a woo.
Shaking my head.
Yeah, I'm gonna time out everyone who does it after me.
Cake.df chat.
Go sub to me.
Then he might not ban you. If he knows you're sub to him, he won't ban you.
Can't ban headkit.
You can ban
Got him
Hackish.
there.
Shit.
Cake, what's 7
Like an
times
idiot
3?
knowing I called cake
It's
snow.
0.
Even I just don't. I know it's easy to say because I'm me, but I don't think I sound like Snow, and I don't think Snow sounds like me.
Snow sounds like he's the kind of guy who would sneeze.
Travis is like walk past people and you're like, that's a guy who would sneeze.
Look at all these awoos I can't post. Cake, don't delete people for posting the word awoo.
I'm gonna ban Gonkos if Drama Pigeon posts a woo.
Oh. What's worth more? I actually have no idea. I'm gonna say piercing well. He's not gonna attack this turn. Are we gonna kill him? I don't think so. Nah, it doesn't count. Give us piercing. I think we might die on this boss fight. That's a lucky start. We'll be on 9 decks up. Maybe not.
Ooh.
Remember when we added all those piercing wells to the deck and I was like, when would I ever need all those
I
piercing
don't
wells?
remember any of it.
Well, it turns out they all became incredibly handy. We're going to start to take damage on this turn. Give us dodge and roll. I think we win this with dodge and roll. Assuming we don't die here.
Keep using your partner, you're gonna lose your thick gamer gold. Yeah, fuck. I've been had.
That really got me.
Do you like the idea that Cake is a thick gamer GF?
It's just funny. With the old D colon in chat.
Dodge and roll is insane here. Holy shit. I used to think this dodge and roll sucked. No. 30 block
Psych.
for free. We've won. Take that, snail man. Epic. Big titty goth GF. Nice. Perfect two of the bosses. Man, that was an insane run. What the fuck? We had like everything was perfect. We had an insane amount of all the block. Oh, have I not unlocked this yet? Or was this the first time I've unlocked this? Yeah, it's the first time I've unlocked it. Do I end the stream? It's been 3 hours.
Oh.
What do you mean no?
We're just hitting peak funny.
But it's like
Funny.
half 11.
We're just hitting peak funny.
So funny.
I'll do a really quick ironclad speedrun then while you get all your funny worn out.
My funny bone is tingling.
Speedrun. You have
You can just
maybe
sense
30
funny.
minutes to be funny.
So
Oh.
tingly right now, chat.
Don't. Okay, that's not a good start, right?
Chat.
Don't tell my chat you're tingly.
Chat. Listen to me, alright?
I think
I'm
that's
really,
I think they're listening, yeah.
I'm really.
You know, someone just like
right now.
recoiled away from their headset for a second. They were like listening intently to the conversation, and now they're just like backed up.
I want to point out Chris had her mic muted until now.
Chris was laughing so hard
Oh,
thinking about the
then you
wank
sold
kit.
and stuff.
So you missed out on
many
me
funny.
sharing out my money. with
Yeah, Cake-
everyone here.
No.
Cake is now getting divorced from his goth GF.
No, I'm not
Why?
getting divorced. So,
Cake actually just bought me a whole new PC.
Cake just peed on the floor, and we all had to
Why,
like
why
talking
does
through
Kate
it.
That's
do all
weird.
those things?
What squealed?
you squealed.
Me?
We all
Yeah.
squeal.
What about if I
Fucking
sneeze instead?
blanket
you
boy you
squeal.
are.
Chris, would you sneeze if someone yelled at you?
I think I would.
You know, I heard
look
another
really
good
scared.
insult.
Go on, Cake.
You
Someone
instinctive
called him
sneeze.
someone like, you are an absolute helmet.
Helmet.
Really like that. How are you a helmet?
My brother used to say that
Did he?
An absolute
to
helmet.
people, yeah.
Are you sure your brother wasn't being a bit strange?
Oh, melt.
Also, he's used that one before.
You are a fucking melt, you are.
Sounds like something someone would serve at like a barbecue.
A melt?
I'm vegetarian, so I don't really know what people eat.
It sounds like cheese. A melt.
Dropkick Infinite? I've never
You're
done an
fucking
Infinite
stupid.
Dropkick deck. I know what you do. You get your
That's
deck down
okay.
to below max,
Glad we agree.
and then you make sure you always draw what's in your discard pile.
Disagree to disagree.
Basically.
Okay, limit break for this speedrun, or we die on the next fight.
Ooh, hello.
Hello,
Hey.
We die on this
I'm
fight.
TK.
Go.
Maybe not.
Hi, TK.
Hello.
Tuker. Tuker.
Hi. Cake.
I like these pictures on my Twitter feed of people lactating.
Cake, why are you following Lactating Moms United on Twitter?
Is that a Twitter?
Yeah.
Lactating
Do you not follow
moms.
them?
Can't say I do.
I thought that's where you got your
That's
content
just a
from.
you thing.
No, I follow Toho
Right.
artists. I try to avoid that part of
Follow
Toho
one on
community.
Twitter for lactating mothers.
Don't need that to go infinite, do we?
I just said hi, TK. Guess he's getting.
Stop banning Drama Pigeon.
Poor Drama Pigeon is just trying to interact with TK.
Thank you for trying your hardest, Drama Pigeon.
What?
Your
Should have taken
efforts are
Whirlwind, I guess.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh yeah,
Can't
ice cream.
believe his time out for 6 years.
Can't believe he's never coming back ever again.
I can't believe 6 years is already over.
Dude, I'm
You're really old
26
now,
now,
TK.
aren't I?
Oh, Christ.
Imagine being 26.
Imagine yourself as 26. You're probably done with your education.
I think
You
I'm
have,
going to be
like,
done with my education this time
you
next
have your own
year.
apartment.
I
Maybe
already-
you're in
already
like, a
do.
functional relationship.
I have
Like your life's just working.
I have a
Like,
stream.
what the
I have
fuck?
stream chat.
It's like really positive, Cake. I don't know if I can think about it like
I
that.
think you can probably manage in 6 years.
Thanks.
6 years, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping it'll be a bit faster than that to graduate, but I don't know. Maybe it'll go awfully. Oh fuck! I can't believe
6
you've done
years
this.
Time.
What's
I don't
worth more,
like to
2 or
picture
3?
myself in 6 years' time. Because, you know,
Yeah, I should have been grabbing anger.
I think there's a solid chance I might just
We're just
not
doing a
be
speed
here
run.
in
Like I
6
don't
years'
want a
time.
speed run.
I'm
We're
about
just
to
going
be
for it
dead.
quickly. I'm not really thinking about what we're doing.
Six years. I'll almost be hitting my 30s in 6 years' time.
Oh, we'll
Almost.
retain some energy, maybe.
I think I'll probably. Yeah, I'd be ready. To just
For what?
stop. Like,
To stop?
I want to stop before I hit 30.
Save
you
the
know?
energy.
Stop stopping, TK.
Okay, good.
That is like
Yikes.
nothing. You're still pretty young.
Yeah.
Not like my 30s.
TK, if someone paid you to teach children, would you do it?
Yeah.
That's not what he's doing.
I know.
I probably won't right away, to be fair. I might get some money, because like the thing is, as much as I want to teach, I also like money, and teaching does not give that.
Why, instead of teaching, don't you just become a Twitch streamer?
Many a reason.
What's wrong with being a Twitch streamer, TK?
But it's also like, the reason I don't really want to like get too into the industry is because like, egos, my friends. You know?
I don't know how it went from boyfriend to rat daddy to husbando. Is this moving a bit fast for you? Is it not implied that if they're your husband, they're also your rat daddy? Or is there a bit of intravenous conversation going on
Miscommunication in our relationship.
Is someone here driving a Nissan GTI and the other person driving a pair of shoes, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at?
Pair of shoes.
Chris loves her shoes.
I can do that. Do you think I can pass my driving exam in a pair of shoes?
No.
Within a pair of shoes, yeah, probably. Unless you're going to do it
Just
barefoot.
a pair of shoes.
But
Just a parachute.
Excuse me.
What?
What did you just say?
What? I said just a pair of shoes.
Chris just called you a parachute.
I wish I
You are
did,
an
but I
absolute
didn't.
parachute of a boy.
Chris is a parachute of a boy. That is what I tend to think
I'm not a
about.
parachute of a boy.
You are an absolute parachute of a girl.
Could be a boy.
I'll take that.
I still don't trust Chris.
Why
I
not?
think she's hiding something from us.
I don't mind hiding one.
You're hiding...
That you're a boy.
Actually a boy, yeah.
I thought I was an honorary boy already.
But now you're just a full-blown boy.
I'm
Don't
actually-
say full-blown
You've
boy!
upgraded.
Blown boy! I should have hit
Can't
him, I'm
wait
an
to be a
idiot.
full-blown boy.
That's a yikes from me, Cake. Wow, we've had no strength yet. I'm an idiot. I'm going too fast to look at what's going on the screen. I should probably slow down and play the game, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should slow down. This is too good. We'll like heal at the next bonfire and then think about it. Corruption would have also been okay.
God, I have just been thinking about myself in 6 years' time after that. Like that, just mentioning that has made me.
I just
sit here
imagine
and think
me
about
now,
it.
but with a bigger beard.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, I think of myself now with like sadder and more like wrinkly eyes. Just like, but rolling in money, maybe. Just absolutely rolling in it. Just sitting there in my room crying, clutching dollars.
Dollars as
What
well.
look like
Yeah.
tears running down your cheeks.
Yeah, like, oh, what is it? What was
You're
it
like,
worth?
oh, money, but at what cost?
I have no friends. They all wanted to play TF2 jumping, and I said no. Sad puppy noises. At least I've got my new doggo, Michael from
Like-
Vsauce.
It's just like thinking
Yeah.
about myself in a year's time. You know, it's already scary enough. But like
I
6
also
years' time.
imagine myself with a bigger beard in a year. That's
You think
my
you'd have a
future.
beard in a year?
A bigger one.
Alright, look at this man here with his big beard.
It's not big right now.
I don't
Right
know
now
if
it's
it's not
just-
big right now, Kate. We're talking about your beard.
I always refer to my beard in quotation marks as
You might
facial
die,
hair. I don't feel comfortable referring to it as beard yet.
It's your arse fluff.
It's not quite ready yet.
I don't think it's like beardy enough to be a beard.
We should have killed the guy at the back. I just hate this guy at the front. I thought with all these apparitions you might not care about
But
being...
then I see all my friends with their stupid baby faces. Fuck you all. And
We didn't need the strength either because we were going to go to full health. The Reaper there didn't matter.
Especially Chris. Not even a
Why is
single
Chris the
strand
brunt of all your
facial hair.
bullying today?
She's
I
not
believe
though.
I don't have
This
a
is like the
single
first time
strand of
I've
facial
bullied
hair.
Chris today.
No,
Chris,
you
what's
always
it like to be
bully me,
bullied by Cake?
I
Do you
cry.
enjoy being bullied? Do you
I
cry?
cry.
Are you
That's
crying
a-
right now?
That's a
I
you
feel
thing,
like-
Warren.
She's gonna go cry in her wanker.
If you should be
after
asking,
Don't say
anyone how it
Chris is going to
feels-
have a
Wow.
wanker
What?
cry.
this. She's
if
gonna
you-
cry in her wanker.
If you
don't
should be
have a
asking
wanker.
anyone,
You were the one who
how
said that
feels
it was
to get
normal.
bullied by Cake, I think it should be me. I think I get bullied the most by Cake.
Oh, you like I can tell you one deep down. You
I love
want
it.
to be bullied.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
TK has a fetish for being bullied.
it
sure.
makes me know that you actually appreciate me.
In one way.
He doesn't
Yeah.
In
appreciate
some
you.
kind of way.
It's because I hate myself, and you
Cake just
bullying me
appreciates that
makes
you're an
me,
easy bully
you know,
target.
I feel appreciated by
Me
you
more.
understanding
Nothing
the
but
hate
shrug.
that I have for myself by
Like doing
showing
it to you as well.
Yeah.
Cake, do you appreciate that
This is
TK's... You're the reason TK's sad. It's Cake.
Oh god, no, it's not cake.
It's
at
Cake.
all.
It's definitely Cake. You just said it's Cake, didn't you?
You hear how much
No.
he laughs when he's talking to me.
Cake makes me
Um,
laugh.
I'm way better.
I don't like
than
that
you,
you're
Willen.
you're saying that you've endured a lot of bully. I thought my chat was like the wholesome one.
Cake actually, it means I don't have to like.
Oh, who's before me knowing that I
self-hate
cannot?
as much, you know.
Imagine not being allowed to a woo. I can't believe you're bullying my... You're encasing his inability to a woo within your real woos. Of real awoo hours, chat.
Are those real awoo hours?
What are real hours? Like midnight.
Like
4
4
When your
a.m. I'd
neighbors
say.
are sleeping, or your grandparents are lying in bed as well.
And sneezing.
Big
just-
awoo.
Throw out a
And
little
I
woo.
will-
Small awoo.
You wake up, have a little oh, and then go back to sleep.
Have you
Set
seen
like
the
a
really
alarm.
sad husky? Husky does the saddest awoo.
Have you seen like the downwards awoo where it goes like,
Husky
oh!
does a sad
I
awoo.
want to see
We're
that.
gonna die to this elite.
Chad, here you go. Listen to this sad awoo.
Oh. Why would you not play Iron Wave, Willen?
Oh no, that's such a sad.
And
Oh,
it's so quiet as well.
oh no, poor Togo.
Oh.
Oh, I feel bad.
He
just
seems
want
so
petted.
sad, doesn't he?
Yeah, I want to give him a pet.
Oh. Thank you, Yant. Army Yant? Army Yant. Probably not Arm Yant, eh? Hit me with that Arm Yant. Prime sub. Army Ant.
I have that emote.
We might live.
This guy's allowed to awoo.
Oh. Imagine being allowed to a woo in 2018.
You're not.
Oh.
Console me, granddaddy. Oh, how do I console? I haven't learned this. I haven't read the book on how to be a partner yet.
Isn't that like a switch?
What page is that, Cake?
87.
Or what page are you on?
4. I didn't
Oh.
think I'd get this far.
I was
when
waiting for
actually-
shrug it off.
Can you
Ah,
give
yeah,
me
that
a
one.
rundown
The
of
flex
page
song.
1 to 4?
Yeah, actually, I would quite like that.
Okay, I read on it.
I haven't even like
Nice.
page 1 yet. I haven't even opened the book. I haven't even bought the book yet.
What is the book?
Rupture's not that good here.
I don't know, Chris.
I read this in a book. You have to be there for them. I'm here for you, okay? Have to be present. I will. Bye. That's my best one.
Never take
Wow.
Discovery.
Damn, that's insane.
Those are lots of loops.
Loop. Are you the master of the loop?
Chris, you need to be sad
wish
about
I
that
was.
though.
He's like master of coin. He's master
Why
of
do I
loot.
need to be sad?
Because Cake's giving away loops, and those loops could have been
His
your
separation's
loops.
going.
They were Chris's loops, but I
No,
confiscated
take
all
my
Chris's
loops.
loops.
Don't take my loops.
Don't confiscate
What
loops.
is, what's Chris gonna eat if she doesn't have a
I'm
loop?
She wasn't
starving.
supposed to eat.
I'm supposed to. I only work on loops.
I told Chris yesterday. She said something. I don't remember what you said, but it was probably stupid. Took
Oh!
away your loops.
Poor Christopher. She loves her loops and
Let
they,
me Google it.
you bring her down.
What did Chris
Okay,
say?
I said.
I do say a lot of stupid
I
stuff,
said-
to be honest.
Okay, so I commented on Horror Chow. I think. And was it Horror Chow? No, it was someone else. Doesn't matter. And I said they're angry and sassy. I said my son is angry and sassy.
Oh yeah.
Chris said just like his dad. Got him.
Got him.
I said I'm gonna take away your loops.
Imagine not
got
having your
angry and
government
sassy.
assumed loops.
That was worth it though.
No loops.
Chris is gonna start like actually be starving, but it was worth it.
Like a
Come on,
tear
got him.
in her eye. That was worth it though.
Wow.
Who's this guy you're beating?
The collector. He collects your loops.
He has a nice throne there.
Every
doesn't he?
scale I play exhausts and does 3 damage to all enemies.
Can I ask how his legs are on the like outside of his robe? When
He's
his robe
wearing his
splits
wingtip.
down the middle. You see what I mean?
Don't
The
bully
robe
the
splits down
collector.
the middle. But he has legs.
He's just a funky boy, that's all.
It means he's probably naked in that darkness right there, mate.
Naked in that
Well,
darkness.
he disappeared.
It's
now.
like our
Some
Twitch
people wear
stream.
socks.
Naked in the darkness. That's me right now, mate.
Turn your light on.
Are you cold?
Ow, fuck.
He just stubbed his dick on the wall.
What?
On the wall.
My dick on the wall.
Oh.
Gonna woo for this guy. Oh, to prove a point.
I
Here you
love
go,
the
man.
awoo so much. It's actually the best thing on Twitch.television.
Maybe I should fuck up your woo and have that as an emote.
That would make me so upset. You would not believe.
Can you send me the file? Oh wait, I got it.
No,
It
Don't-
was easy to find on
the luck.
fucking-
Holy shit. Oh.
There's so many awoos.
That kid is excited.
What's your favorite awoo?
Do it, Cake. I will. Is it this one? How do I get the awoo face? Hatkid, can you send me the awoo emote?
Can you tell me Woolen's awoo emote?
Well, it's not yours. This is like the most common emote ever. I have it right here, I
Dark
think.
Shackles has something to it, doesn't it?
It's turned the wrong way around though, isn't it? Yours is looking left.
I meant to take True Grit, but that's fine. I totally didn't just randomly snap pick cards.
Snap pick your card.
I'll snap your dick off.
I'll
That's
fucking
really aggressive.
punch you in the nose.
Oh no, that's much worse!
I wasn't done.
Not my nose.
Guess
Cursed
so.
awoo. Oh. Cake, what's 19 times 5?
A big number. I don't know math.
It was a big enough number.
Actually.
That's true, actually.
One
Thanks,
is
Chris.
the loneliest number
Probably
that-
need to add clothesline. I just feel so weird not having a clothesline.
Two can be as bad as one. The loneliest number since the number one.
How lonely is your number, Cake?
1.
Oh, it's not very lonely.
That's
It's actually pretty,
loneliest number.
pretty reasonable, I'd say.
No, it's the loneliest.
How lonely was your
I think
lonely
it's
number?
pretty good actually.
1 is the loneliest number, and I'm
What
just 1.
about 4?
Goodbye, limit break.
4 is pretty
Oh.
lonely as well.
So they say 2 can be as bad as 1.
Two
It's
can-
the loneliest number since the number
What about
1.
Le Toucan, and can it arrive?
Shut up.
Is that
Fool.
what the toucan does, like when he's in bed? Does he say Le Toucan has arrived?
Grow your beard real big and the rats can snooze in it. I don't know how I'd feel about having
Snooze.
rodents in my facial hair.
You would like it. You'd be
You
sitting
would
there
probably
sneezing
be very
repeatedly.
cute.
I don't know if I should refer to my children as rodents.
Where's Reaper? There we go. We
They
don't
have
need
names, Cake.
What are
Michael
the names
and
of our
Rathew.
2,000 children.
it. Rathew.
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 Every
I
single
like
one.
Rathy.
I like Rathew. I thought it was name for a good son. Hi, corruption.
Good son. All the sons are good.
What about the son of the planet?
Inigo and Laszlo. I actually really
Those
like
are pretty
the
good
name Laszlo.
names. They're like Legend of Zelda NPCs.
You can see them in Wolven's Discord. I will.
Pretty sure it's posted. I'm pretty sure they've posted them before.
Is it in where is it? Cute animals.
In pictures of
Cute
rats.
buns, burbs.
Rats.
Cute rats. Why is it not cute rats?
Somebody uses a snail.
Do they have hats?
Oh, is that one? The last one right there, small. Inigo wanted a Sprite cranberry. Aw, he's actually really sweet.
What's the Sprite Cranberry mean?
I've never seen them before, but... Do you have a picture of Laszlo? Something about the name makes me really, really
That's
interested.
all he wants to see.
He loves Laszlo. It's his favourite.
Has a nice name, so he must be nice.
Like, you're not meant to pick favorites.
Well, as long as the children don't know.
You're
Hey,
making it
this is
quite
teacher,
clear.
chat.
Stream.
Only picture of my other son, he's very anxious. Is this Laszlo? Is he his hammock? Does he have a hammock?
Oh, rat, not hamsters. Rats
Please
love
love
hammocks.
my son, he's very nervous. Oh,
Oh, Cake's made a new friend. His son. His
very nervous,
his human
just like
rat
me.
son.
see the one?
Cute.
There's one in the corner. I can't find a hammock one.
Oh, I've got the hammock one.
Oh, that.
Found it.
I want to see.
Oh.
Have you ever seen cute rats before, Cake? They're adorable. They always try their best.
I don't want to say.
There it is.
I watch a lot of the like videos where people hunt rats with ferrets.
You
Minks.
watch a lot. There's a
They're
lot of
so
those
cute.
videos.
Yeah, they are.
I'm
But I didn't
afraid
wanna
that's
say
going to
it in
be.
front of- I didn't want to say it in front of small.
It's going to be a yikes from me, I'm afraid.
But they're like really big rats. They're not very nice.
But maybe they're just trying their
Maybe
best.
they're nice. Maybe it's the big rat who
Dude,
makes
some
all
of the
the
rats
They
are
might
like
be
as
making
big
all
as
of the
the
rules.
dogs, like small dogs. It's disgusting. Some of them.
They posted a sad.
They like bite you in your leg, and your leg comes fucking clean off.
I
Probably
wish
stop
my rat
waving
would
your
come.
juicy, tasty leg in front of them.
See, this rat has a nice like size. It's like a handful
This
of
rat has a nice size.
It's a
You're like
handful
the
of rat.
car salesman.
handful of rat. You know?
Do you ever just scoop up a handful of rat? Like sweet sauces. The black rat is Laszlo, the white one is Inigo. Laszlo is lazy and Inigo is anxious. He's the perfect rat for like a Twitch stream. He never
Yeah.
quite knows what to do.
Sorry, what was? Let's see. Laszlo is very lazy, and Inigo is anxious. So Inigo is a good fit for TK.
Poor TK. Compared to an anxious rat.
I
Honestly,
don't want to be
Small,
one of your.
if you hadn't pointed it out, I wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, Cake hates me. He never looks at my Discord.
I have the cute animals muted because I don't really like bunnies, and that's how it started.
Cake hates animals, chat. You heard him say it.
I can't make a
I'm so
woo curse.
disappointed.
Cake, would you say a dramatic entrance is like something you'd need to see your doctor about?
A dramatic entrance is like when you open a door with your penis and then you do a backflip into the
Cake, are
room
you
and
looking
slap
at the
your teacher.
stream? Have you seen what the icon for dramatic entrance looks like?
What's a dramatic entrance? Let's see.
I'm trying to look for it. Did I not just add dramatic? No, I added apotheosis. Oh, I've added Nine Blast. It's like a man like opening a door wildly, but it's in like black and white.
The Spire.
It looks a bit like someone's opening two
What
doors
do you
and they're
call
like
it entrance? What kind of entrance?
dramatic entrance.
Dramatic entrance.
I think.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much what I said. Oh, I like the cat Pain.
You like the card Pain?
He holds his like fucking shin and he's screaming.
Why did I just add an apotheosis? Completely forgot. Oh, that's right, 3 damage. There's no point.
This
in that.
Awu looks so old and hurt.
I'm just giving up.
Ruined Awu.
Don't say ruined a woo. They've a woo given up.
I'm gonna message it to someone so it works. Chris, you're online.
What?
It won't be unexplainable. Explainable?
What?
Just don't worry about it.
I'm worrying. I'm worrying so hard.
Just gonna use you as a base to upload a picture.
Don't tell Chris that you're going to use her.
Don't use me as a base.
All your
You're like a
base
wet
art belong
blanket.
to us.
Don't call me a one.
You can't really ruin it.
Wait,
like-
so Chris is a blanket as well?
Oh, that's pretty.
Every
spooky.
card in the deck is upgraded,
Oh no,
of course.
I
But
don't
it's
really
not as
like it.
It's not as spooky as.
It's
the-
hard to do with
the
pixelated
I say there's a
dogs.
2% chance we win
What the
this.
fuck is that?
This isn't like nightmare inducing yet.
It's hard to do with the colors.
That helps.
Like, maybe if I shaded the picture blacker
Maybe.
over the eyes, maybe
Yeah, maybe if you make the eyes also like.
a blob around the eyes like that. That. And like really low alpha black.
Really low alpha, a bit like TK.
Color.
Yeet.
What the fuck was that for?
You're fun to bully. Cake's right.
What the fuck? Have I really fallen this low that even Woolen is bullying?
Even
Yeah,
Woolen!
Yeah, even Woolen is bullying.
Not even Woolen.
That's a bit disappointing, actually.
I have fallen this low. I think it's time to just call it. You know? I don't think I could like recover from this, and I honestly
No,
don't think I can get any
You know
lower.
what the trick is now? Now you gotta recruit someone who's even more bullyable than you. And then you gotta bully them.
I don't think there exists a person. For all my
corruption
days,
here.
I thought it was Woolen, but I've just been proven wrong. So
Maybe you should bully Woolen now.
Do not
can
bully
do
the
it.
Woolly.
He
Really
doesn't
bully.
have it in him. He can't do it.
You can
I would
do
never
it,
bully
TK.
TK. He's my best friend.
Woolen, you have
Don't say
small
it.
hands.
Oh.
God,
Oh my god, live on fucking camera, boy.
what a guy.
I can't believe TK just owned me, chat. He was my only friend left.
I can't believe you just got owned. Only friend left. I see how it is.
At least I'm still friends with the people that bully me. Christ. As soon
Will
as
you
I
be
say
my friend,
one
Chris?
thing, it's over.
You just said only friend left.
Yeah, because you bullied me.
Yeah, but friends bully
I just said,
each
do you want to
other,
be
know?
friends, Chris? And you said, no, I hate you and
I
you
said
smell
sure,
and I hate your
but
rats.
I bully you.
Chris
I
just
said
said,
yeah, yeet.
Chris, yeah, and eat
Did
it.
it?
Like, that's not okay. There's two things you're
Do you
allowed to
know-
do, and none of them are yah-yahing or yeeting.
Why, yeah, you're supposed to yeet.
My favorite thing with Chris
I'm
was
just gonna yeet this whirlwind on you.
online. She would bully
Why would I
me,
not play Flex? Oh, it doesn't matter.
But when we met, I bullied her. It was
I meant
fantastic.
to not play Flex.
Did you? I don't remember.
Yes,
Oh
That's-
shit, we're doing the fourth
I
floor,
called
aren't we?
you short at least twice, and you
Yeah, but you know, in real life, I can't
You're
really
like-
do anything
was a pretty good
about it,
little
you know?
speed run.
stared at me with
Online,
death
I can be
eyes.
like, you guys are all really smart, and in
I
real
thought-
life, I can't pretend.
I thought fire was coming out of your eyes to burn me.
This has been the best
Pure
stream in the worst
fire
possible
and
way.
just knives and
I
anything that would cause death
I
to
wish
me.
I had fire eyes, because then I could make toast.
Aww.
What is that 43
That's so
card
sad.
5 apparition deck?
Don't worry, your like
Jeez.
immensely powerful microwave thing can work as a grill apparently, so you can make toast.
Probably, but it's like a lot of effort.
He only took 14 damage.
I
And
made
it'll
another,
probably
and
burn
this
your
one
toast.
is
I'm still not
Can
much
I-
over
worse.
it.
Can I end my stream now? I'm really tired.
Do you want to end
Hang
the
on,
stream
let me
now?
just
Well,
give you something
it's
in
Cake
chat.
stream, so you could ask Cake.
I need to put something in chat before you end it. Very important.
I'm just ending the stream.
Oh, it's very
Stop
important.
ending it all.
Don't, Chris.
Chat, do me a favor and click this link. It'll give you your security information
that's
and
actually
your
pretty
credit card.
spooky now.
Terrifying. It's like a Darkest Dungeon
That's way
character.
better.
You've got like no pupils. How do I time? Oh, if I time you out, you get demodded.
Don't do
What
that.
would you call it though? This cake or
Scarlet.
Alright. It's been 3 hours and Cake has finally gotten to me, so I'm going to go and sleep. Oh, I've got to show off my coursework tomorrow.
Good
Presentation.
luck.
It's not a good luck thing, I've already done the work.
Good luck.
Fuck you.
It's a
luck.
good
hope
luck
you
that I don't
fail.
crash my car on the way
Good
there.
luck.
Hope you crash.
That's
I can't.
very
Get all
possible.
the
You just say I hope you crash, Cake.
Yeah.
There's bullying and then there's like wishing death upon your friend.
Well, you said it can't go wrong, and then you said things that could go wrong. And
It's
I
more
said,
that
I
like
hope they
I'm
go
just
wrong.
showing the work I've done and going, yeah, I did all this.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
could
gave
go
you a
wrong.
timeout for 600 seconds, but that was a
No,
bit too long.
that's such a
I'm gonna
long
take it
one.
away. Don't worry.
Well, looks
about
like I'm gonna have to demod Cake for only ever abusing. Have you ever banned someone that has needed to be banned?
it. I see. I timeouted him.
They're just posting the sad doggo emote.
He's like really sad now.
I
Probably
just
Cake's
clicked
only
the
bullied
button
my
that
friend.
said timeout, but it was 600 seconds. I
Alright,
didn't
well,
mean to.
good luck, Small, with your presentation, I believe the word might be. I don't know.
Presentation.
Chris likes
Are you gonna
presentation.
present on your rat children?
I'm going to do a dramatic entrance.
Yeah,
Hey,
dig on the
fuckers.
doorknob and do
How's
a roll.
Unreal Engine doing? Oh, you already used Unity? Oof. Oh yeah, I didn't specify, but I'm the only person using Unreal, I think. I think everyone else is using Unity because they're
Same.
stupid. Unity would have been a lot easier, yeah, but it's also done in bloody mono develop and C#, not Visual Studio, which is slow as hell. Holy shit, I didn't realise an IDE could be slow, but IntelliSense, what the hell were they thinking? Anyway, you were told to use Unity. We were told we had a choice. And I said, why would I use Unity if they're going to teach me how to use Unreal? And they didn't teach us how to use Unreal. So I had a fun 12 weeks figuring it out. Originally, this uni only did Unity. But apparently Unity wanted to make it so they had to charge unis to use it, so everyone was going to move over to Unreal, and then Unreal made itself free, so... Yeah. Anyway, cool, I'm going to end the stream. I see you all tomorrow for...
Stream children.
What are we gonna stream? Let's stream, I think Neko Para Unfiltered Edition. Yeah, alright, I'm going to see you all tomorrow with that, chat.